What's up, guys, and welcome back to the Tim's Sports Talk. And today we have another play-by-play, and it is the Philadelphia Eagles hosting the Minnesota Vikings. Should be a good one. 3 turnovers cost Minnesota the victory over Tampa Bay last week, with Kirk Cousins throwing 3 interceptions. Vikings survive the comeback from the Patriots. They had a nice big lead. Patriots made a little comeback, but they do hang on to win. So 1-0 versus 0-1, but anything could happen here. Last week, I think we actually watched this game exactly the same time last year. Was it not a Thursday night game or a Monday night game or something with the Vikings versus Eagles? The Eagles took care of business. Then, and let's see if they can do it again tonight. They're one of the best front-running teams, the Eagles are. So hard to really complete the comeback. I know New England did a pretty good job last week, but they did not win. They know how to run the football with Jalen Hurts and the stable of running backs they over there. They get to healthy scratch Rashad Penny, which is pretty crazy to me. But Kenneth Gainwell, he is a little bit banged up. We'll see if DeAndre Swift gets a big workload tonight. But yeah, 3 great running backs over there. And of course, they have really good receivers with A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith, Kez Watkins, as well as their third dude, Dallas Goedert, not a bad tight end either, and probably the best offensive line in football. What is up, Juris, in the chat? How you doing? We are back with another play-by-play. Let me get this up, the chat. There we go, and go to live chat, copy. We're going to go to this so I can get you guys to see yourselves. Close. All right, there we go. Eagles by 60, says Jarris. That would be not the game I'm looking for. I want a good game. I want a fun, interesting game. Who do you got? You have the Eagles, or do you have the Vikings? I'm going to start a poll there. What is up, everybody? How you guys doing? So here it's 65% chance the Eagles win, according to the ESPN matchup predictor. And let's see here. Of course, we know what we just did last week. Yeah, let's take a look here at the Vikings roster. So they have some good weapons, or great weapons, honestly. Really great receiving threats. You have, of course, the #1 receiver in the league in Justin Jefferson. Then they drafted another receiver in the first round, Jordan Addison, who I've really liked out of, I believe it was USC the second time, but I know I used to watch him a lot in Pittsburgh when Kenny Pickett, I was scouting him over there. So Jordan Addison, really, really good #2 receiver. And then KJ Osborne is their #3. Then they have the highest paid tight end in TJ Hockenson, the tight end they added from Detroit a couple of seasons ago. Their running back is a little bit left to be desired, but it's not terrible. Alexander Madison, the starter. I really liked Ty Chandler 2 seasons ago out of UNC. And then Myles Gaskin, the undrafted free agent that had some good looks over there in Miami. He is now their 3rd string back here. Their defense was the main issue last season. That's what cost them a playoff game against the Giants. They played a lot of soft coverages, a lot of cover 4s, deep coverages, allowing you to get underneath. And Daniel Jones was able to slice and dice them. This is something that they really needed to bolster. They did add Ivan Pace, which is an undrafted free agent. I really liked him out of Cincinnati. I was surprised that he went undrafted, to be honest. He is their starter inside linebacker right now. They, of course, have Danielle Hunter, their best pass rusher over there. Their secondary, Harrison Smith is 1,017 years old. Their secondary is not that great. Yeah, this is not a very good defense whatsoever. Could be tough against this Eagles offense. What is up, everybody? They have nothing in defense. Yeah, I'm looking at the depth chart and I'm agreeing with you. Trash O-line, yep. Go ahead and deliver me a Eagles loss, a conference loss at that. That would be amazing. They really sold their farm, right? All of the teams that are already banged up, I'm so glad we're not one of them. True. Getting Brian Flores just to lose almost every good defensive player. Yeah. Oh, they added Brian Flores as their defensive coordinator in Minnesota? I didn't even realize that. That's actually a really good pickup. But yeah, we'll see if that scheme, because yeah, their scheme was horrible last year. So I'm glad they added Brian Flores to, or is it, yeah, I'm assuming that you meant the Vikings added them. Let me look. I'm curious. Vikings defensive coordinator. Yep, it is Brian Flores. Okay, good. Good. Yeah, much better defensive coordinator, whoever it was last year, because that was exactly why they lost. What up, Sancheezy? Eagles should win, but I want the Vikings to. True. Not great for players, but better coach by far. Yes. Exactly, Bod. Exactly. The only player of the Vikings defense here is Danielle Hunter. Yeah, he's a really good pass rusher too. They added Jordan Hicks, it looks like, this offseason. Marcus Davenport from the Saints. I like Ivan Pace. Byron Murphy Jr. Caleb Evans. I'm not familiar at all. 4th round pick in 2022. Yeah, this is not the best of secondaries or defenses in general. Captain Kirk, 4 TDs, 300 yards with a game-winning drive. Hashtag you like that. That's hilarious. Dr. Pig, oh, thank goodness you're on. Thanks, dog. I is on. We're back from Ocean City. Had some work to do over there. Came home today. And we're back. Vikings going upset tonight. That's what I'm hoping. At some point, games have to actually start at 8, not 8:15 or 8:20. Yeah, right. Let me do something real quick. I'll be right back. Stay. All right. I don't have any weird alarm sets, do I? Sometimes I do. No, I don't. Okay. Are we forgetting this Kirk Cousins in primetime games? Yeah, this is... He only has 1 win ever in primetime. Ever. And at last I checked it, they still have JJ, so they have a chance to win any game the D doesn't just crap the bed. True. Yeah, if the defense has any gives them any chance and they throw it up to JJ, anything's possible, right? Anything is possible. But I am personally on the Eagles bandwagon. There's just too much, I think. They're one of the most talented teams in the league, especially offensively. But their defense is still really, really strong, especially that defensive line. I know they added some new pieces from in the secondary, losing C.J. Gardner-Johnson and also in the linebacker. So they lost the guy to the Chicago, Tremaine Edmonds. But they still have a really strong defense. They still have Hassan Reddick, who has extreme explosion to get after the quarterback. The defensive line is crazy with Brandon Graham. Old man Fletcher Cox, but he's got Jalen Carter and Jordan Davis behind him to spell him, to keep him fresh. And then you have Josh Sweat as well, who had, I believe, double-digit sacks last season. They did add Zach Cunningham from Tennessee. So they replaced Tremaine Edmonds, who's a decent linebacker, with a pretty decent linebacker again. Zach Cunningham is not a bad addition to replace him. And then they, of course, added Nolan Smith, their 1st-round pick, Kelly Ringo, their 4th-round pick, Sidney Brown, their 3rd-round pick, Jalen Carter, their 1st-round pick. They added a ton to their defense through this draft. And then they traded the 4th-round pick for DeAndre Swift. But Swift did not get many looks at all. I'm not sure. Is Kenneth Gainwell not playing tonight? Let me see here. I went ahead and started DeAndre Swift in my flex. Why not? Why not? I just switched it up. I'm actually going to the Bears game, my second NFL game ever. Really? Oh, when we play the Bears? Oh, the Thursday night game against the Bears? Nice. His boss's house, he needed someone to sweep up and such. Yeah, exactly. All right, here we go. So we should be getting kickoff here soon. It's supposed to start at 8:15. We are at 8:15. Let me make sure that... Oh, okay. Well, I hope that ESPN, sorry, not ESPN, that Prime Video, Amazon Prime, keeps it live because there's no way to fast forward it. But here we go. All right, the Eagles will get the ball first. Vikings kicking it off. So that means the Vikings will get the ball coming out of the second half. Fortunate for the Vikings. If they do have a deficit or a lead, they can add to it or come back from it. All right, here we go. We are about to get kickoff. And we will see Jalen Hurts and the offense first. Jason Kelly, I saw that. Jason Kelsey. I saw that documentary of him yesterday. That was pretty cool with also him and Travis, the Kelsey brothers. What an incredible year they had last year. Everybody knows the whole story. But yeah, you start a podcast in that year, both of the brothers make it to the Super Bowl. That's just insane. But all right, here we go. It will be Greg Joseph to kick it off here. And boom, there's the kick. And we are off. And it will be a touchback to start this game. So Jalen Hurts will start at their own 25-yard line on this beautiful Thursday night. Fortunately for the East Coast, the hurricane missed most of the East Coast. It is potentially hitting the New England area. Hopefully everybody stays safe out there. But the weather stays good tonight. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Hurts breaks the huddle, and he's going to start in the shotgun. At their own 25-yard line, 1st and 10. Here we go. 2 tight ends to the left, 2 receivers to the right. And it's Swift in motion. He stays in the backfield now, though. Takes the snap. Blitz coming. Gets rid of it quickly over to the right side. And it is Devontae Smith who takes a big shot quickly, but he does make the grab, and it should be a gain of 6. Up to the 31-yard line of their own. There's Nick Sirianni, a nice, really great young head coach in the league. He's got a 24-11 regular season start so far. He's 2-2 in the playoffs, but he did go 1-0 to start this game. Here we go. Hurts in the shotgun. Or this season, I should say. 2 tight ends on the right, 2 receivers out wide to the left. Swift, the running back, takes a snap. Play action. Hurts looking. They pick up the blitz. Hurts is going to make guys miss, but he's going to get tackled for a loss of 1 at the 30. So he tried to run with it, zigzagging through, but good job there. Phillips makes the tackle. So it's going to be 3rd down and 5 now for the Eagles. Ooh, Ivan Pace in on the tackle as well. The rookie out of Cincinnati. I got my old Kirk Cousins jersey. Tim, where's your Kirk jersey? Yeah, I don't have that anymore. Here we go. 3rd and 5. Actually, I don't think I ever had one. 3 receivers bunched to the right. Goddard to the left. Now A.J. Brown motions over to the left, so 2 receivers each side. Little bunch formation. Hurts takes the snap. Blitz coming again. Flores sending blitzes, and Hurts has to escape the pocket, running to the right. He's going to try to run for it. He does cut it up, and he gets the 1st down and a few extra. That was all Jalen Hurts and the offensive line, I guess. Good job picking up the blitz, but Hurts did have to escape the pocket, and Hurts gets it with his legs. Tough break there for the Vikings. They do such a great job sending pressure, and then on the back end, they had the coverage they were looking for as well, but Hurts just makes it happen with the man-to-man defense. Danielle Hunter reaching out, could not quite make the tackle. Got a fingertip on him, but couldn't grab him. 1st and 10, 13:27 to go here in the first quarter. Their own 37. Ooh. Oh, it looks like it's a injury timeout. Number 44 for the Vikings going to the bench. He's reaching for his shoulder. Hopefully just a little stinger, but maybe in the area of a collarbone. Hopefully he's okay. 1st and 10. Jalen Hurts in the shotgun at their own 37. 3 receivers way out wide, bunched up though. Hurts takes a snap. Rush coming again. They're going to sling it out there with the screen pass to Goddard, and Goddard will get tackled for a loss. Man, they are sending pressure, the Vikings, tonight. They are challenging Jalen Hurts to make quick decisions, right? I know that you usually sit back there. 2 completions, 5, so it's not bad, but they're quick throws, not a lot going on. 2 receivers to each side. Hurts in the shotgun, in the pistol rather, takes the snap, play action, drops back again, another blitz. Hurts going deep, has a step on his man, is Devontae Smith, who makes the grab! Devontae Smith beating the defense deep. It was underthrown, but Devontae Smith makes the grab anyway. Devontae Smith with that little frame. He does have a 6'1" size, though, and he just goes right over top of Jackson, who honestly could have got called for a pass interference. He just face guards and there early, but Devontae Smith has the concentration and makes the grab anyway. Here we go, 1st and goal from the 10 in the shotgun. Takes the snap, quick throw over to the left side. It's A.J. Brown. A.J. Brown will spin off a tackler, but only get a gain of about maybe 1.5 yards. 2nd down coming up. If you just turn around, easier said than done when you're running full sprint to get back to catching up to Devontae Smith rather. It's way harder than you guys think to just turn your head around when you have to full sprint just to recover after getting beat. 11:22 to go here in the first quarter. There's Brian Flores trying to get pressure on Hurts. Hurts doing a great job so far. 4 for 4, 60 yards. Here we go. 2 receivers to each side. Hurts in the shotgun at the 9. 2nd and goal, takes a snap, hand off to Swift. Swift, a little shake and bake, but not much there. He's only going to fall forward for a 1-yard gain. So now it'll be 3rd and goal from the 8. 3rd and goal from the 8. What do the Eagles have in store? Brian Flores also realizing his secondary cannot compete with these receivers. He's got to get pressure on Hurts, and he is literally doing it every single play. I have yet to see a play where they only have a 4-man rush. 3 receivers bunched to the left. Hurts in the shotgun. Goddard to the right. Blitz might be coming again here from the Vikings. Takes the snap, and it's a run blitz, but Hurts keeps it. He's zigzagging through, and he is not going to get very much. 2-yard gain, and the Vikings hold here in the red zone, and it's 4th and goal from the 5, or the 6 rather, and they will have to settle for a field goal here. Here's Elliott coming onto the field. Hey, bend, don't break when you are the Vikings going against this offense. That's awesome. Giving your offense a chance to keep up with the Eagles. Here we go from the right hash. The snap, the hold, the kick is up and good. So it is a made field goal. So 3-0 for the Eagles over the Vikings here in Philadelphia. It was a 9-play, 69 yards drive, 5:12 off the clock, so a nice drive to start. Devontae Smith, what a grab by Smith. He already has 2 catches today, including a 54-yard grab where he just mosses the safety, Jackson. Tremendous. Tib, you're a whole play behind me? Yeah, I think it's also my stream is late. I keep forgetting to update the output where I'm supposed to there's a 20-second replay buffer, which is annoying as hell. But unfortunately, when I've already started the live, I can't fix it. What are you gonna do? Can't believe Smith made that catch right. Has Kirk ever had a good defense? Has Kirk ever had a good defense? Probably not, honestly. And the reason, though, is, I mean, obviously the Skins never really had much on defense. It wasn't until Jay Gruden got here, and even though he's an offensive mind, he started adding defensive talent. Now, he couldn't hire a good defensive coordinator with a guy like Joe Barry, and who was the one after him? Oh, I couldn't stand Joe Barry. But there was another guy after him that also wasn't, or was it before him? I can't remember. Neither of his defensive coordinators were any good. And yeah, so it's really, he hasn't had that much of a defense, because also as soon as he got to the Vikings, they're strapped with cash, right? They were 13-3 mainly with their defense, right? With Mike Zimmer and company, mainly their defense got them to 13-3 and got them into the NFC Championship game. But as soon as they had to pay Kirk Cousins $28-30 million a year at a time where $28-30 million a year was like a top paycheck for a quarterback, you start to lose a lot of your defensive pieces. Greg Manusky, that's who it was. Thank you. Greg Manusky. Could not think of his name. Grand Manupski, that's what they called him. Yeah, Greg Manusky was that, he was similar to like a Dan Campbell, right? He was like, oh, I'm going to bite their knees off, things like that. But his defense never bit any knees, you know what I'm saying? That playoff run with a decent defense. Yeah, exactly. They had a really good defense back then. I'm trying to think, because Harrison Smith was in his prime. I would have to go back through. Who was the linebacker they had that was really good? Crap, I would have to go back through and look. I'm forgetting a lot of their... And I think they had a good front as well with Hunter and company. They had some other pieces. But then they lost pretty much a lot of them right after they signed Kirk. But here's the kickoff from Elliott. And it will be a touchback about 3-4 yards into the end zone. So the Vikings choosing not to return that one. So here is Kirk Cousins taking the field at their own 25-yard line. I don't know why Kirk Cousins is pointing to the sideline, like, get off the field, whatever. Oh, sorry, it was 3 turnovers, not 3 interceptions by Kirk Cousins. I apologize. 1 interception, 2 fumbles. So you got to hang on to the football. All right, so Kirk Cousins will start this game under center. Alexander Mattison, the running back, in the I formation. Man in motion, that's not TJ Hawkinson. Blocking tight end in there, takes the snap, play action, and looking to go to the right side, and it is you-know-who, Justin Jefferson, already making the first catch of the game for a gain of 15. Justin Jefferson immediately getting the first target. Darius Slay on him. Looks like one-on-one. That's too easy. Too easy. Just a simple crosser route. Nice little jab step, though. Getting a little bit extra separation. That is why Justin Jefferson is one of the best to do it in the league. There's little subtleties in his routes get him open, even though the defense is clearly looking at him. All right, here we go. Fullback in motion. Offset I formation. Justin Jefferson gets another catch, but nice tackle there by Slay on the screen route. The quick receiver screen already has another catch for a 1-yard gain there, though. There's Kevin O'Connell, former offensive coordinator for the Skins and Rams. He has now got his head coaching career started last year. He went 13-5 in his first year as a head coach. This we're already 0-1 and looking at a really tough opponent ahead of him. Let's see if they can't recover. All right, here we go. In the shotgun. 3 receivers to the left. Kirk Cousins on 2nd and 9. At their own 41, takes the snap, drops back to pass. Pumping, pressure coming, has to get rid of it. Does, but it is incomplete. Looking for Madison, is checked down. The pocket was collapsing. Fletcher Cox and Josh Sweat all over him there. It was a relatively decent protection there to start, but Kirk Cousins held onto it for quite a long time. Didn't know where they wanted to go with the football. And he was going over there to Jordan Addison, the rookie, who did not get open. Ooh, Sweat doing a great job fighting through that guard. Here we go. 3rd and 9, 8 seconds on the play clock. They're getting shifted here. 3 receivers to the left. Kirk Cousins in the shotgun. Takes the snap. 4-man rush. Pressure coming anyway. Throwing over the middle and incomplete. Looking for KJ Osborne. He wants a flag, and he is irate. Sitting on his butt in the middle of the field, yelling at the referees. No call. Not sure if I agree with him getting a call either. I think it was pretty good defense. I would have to look at the replay to see. But Jordan Davis, big baby Davis, making it happen in the middle of that defensive line. They're just awesome on that defensive front, and he wins his matchup. That's what you want to see out of each individual lineman. Here we go. Takes the snap. Here's the punt. There's the kick. Ooh, nearly blocked. A low kick, but it does make a grab here at the 9, and return is happening. Oh, fumble! Fumble! But the Eagles jump on it at the 10. Big fumble there. Big hit. But he does not lose it, fortunately, for the Eagles, and Jalen Hurts will get the ball back. He stayed on his feet, was Covey, and it's a big shot. And as he was trying to get back up, the ball pops out, but it's a huge recovery there for the Eagles. It was Kelly Ringo, rookie out of Georgia, 4th-round pick, special teamer here for them. He makes the recovery. Used to be an auto first down. What's that? Hands to the face of the QB. Oh, you're talking about the Jalen Carter? I thought he did a good job just keeping his hands up. He did run into him, but he didn't follow through. I thought it was clean. Kirk has had a decent defense in 2018 with Hunter, Prime, Harrison, Kendricks, Rhodes, Griffin, Anthony Barr. Yeah, I feel like they lost some other pieces, though. But yeah, exactly. So 2018 would probably have been his best, and they went, what, like 8-7-1 or something like that? Or 8-8? They did not have a good year. KJ Dropsborn. All right, how many we got in the house? We got 56 of you here. Appreciate all of you for being here already. If you haven't already, hit that like button. 56 of you. There's only 14 likes. Really helps if you hit the like. And also subscribe if you're new. We're here for every primetime game as well as every Commanders game. And a few other things we do. Unfortunately, I could not do the the film breakdown for the Skins because I was out of town, got called for work, and I had to go to Ocean City. So I didn't have my setup there. But I'm still looking to potentially do it at some point, maybe this weekend. But I might be going on to Juan Gotti's channel as well for a little round table on Saturday night at 8:30. Talk a little Commanders. Vikings right tackle Brian O'Neill ran a 4.8 40-yard dash. Is he a big boy? Let's take a look. Brian O'Neill. That's a really good for a lineman typically. And he's 6'7", 310 pounds. 6'7". It's pretty actually thin for a 6'7" player. Offensive lineman. 310 is not that big, honestly. You have to be ball hungry. All right, here we go. Phillips in the secondary, or is it linebacker? No, it is a... But anyway, here we go. 2 receivers each side at the 10-yard line. Hurts in the shotgun. Hurts takes the snap. 3-man rush. Looking, going deep, and... oh! Dallas Goedert could not quite bring it in, and he didn't stay in bounds, so neither way was that a catch. So it will be 2nd and 10. I thought he may have a chance to bring it in, but he did not have a chance to get it in bounds. So not a very good throw there by Jalen Hurts, leading his receiver a little bit out of bounds. He would probably like that one back, because it did look like he had a little bit of separation in that cover 2 defense to find that pocket, but just sailed on him just a little. Here we go. Hurts in the shotgun. 2 receivers to each side. Hurts takes the snap. Blitz coming again. Quick throw over to the right side. It'll be caught by Goddard, and it will be caught for a gain of about 5. So it's 3rd and 5, maybe 4, depending on the spot they give him. The ball may have squeaked a little bit forward. No, they give him about the 5.5-yard gain. So 3rd and a long 4 here. My last 40 time was 5-4 in high school. I stopped playing after that run. Fair enough. So Boston Scott enters the game as the 3rd down back here. 3rd and 5. 2 receivers to each side. Wait a minute. Oh, flag. False start. Offense. Number 65. So Lane Johnson gets called for the false start. Didn't quite see him move, but must have been sufficient for a flag. So now that'll be 3rd and 10. Pressure's getting to the Eagles just a little, at least early in this game. I don't know if they expected to get blitzed so much. But yeah, they are... Yep, it's the right tackle. Gets called for it. They were acting like they were about to come. A little shaky here for the Eagles. 3 receivers bunched to the right. Hurts in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Only a 3-man rush this time. Hurts has time. Now he's going to escape. Squirts out to the right side. Tries to cut it up and will get tackled for a gain of 4 up to the 14-yard line. Jordan Hicks comes up, makes the tackle, and that'll bring up a punt. Vikings defense stepping up here. They're doing a great job. They really are. This is why coaching is so important. So important. I think they have Hurts a little bit shaky. I think Dallas Goedert was open enough, maybe, especially after he started running, if he could find him, to maybe get a first down, but he is nervous and thinks he has to run. Here's the snap. There's the kick. And it's a booming punt back to the 45, but it will be returned. Oh, stiff arm, and he's going to return here through the right side. Another stiff arm into the Eagles territory. Then he fumbles, and the Eagles get it back. Oh, my goodness. What a beautiful return. But at the end, Powell loses it, and the Eagles get it back. Another special teams fumble, back-to-back punt returns fumbled here for either team, but this one goes right into the Eagles' hands. Right place, right time. Nick Moreau, former Raider, he is right there at the right place, scoops up the fumble recovery, and the Eagles actually turn it into a positive play at the Eagles' 27. So, big play for the Eagles' offense. Look at that. It's a 13-yard gain there on fourth down. Two receivers to each side. Hurts in the shotgun with a fresh set of downs. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle of Swift. Swift with a nice hole, and he is going to fall forward for a gain of about 6. Looks like they give him 7 on the play, so 2nd and 3 coming up at the Eagles' 34. Every time I see returns like that, my appreciation for Dax Milne goes up a little bit. Yep. 3 receivers to the right. 2nd and 3. Eagles take the snap. Hand off to Swift. Swift cuts it over to the right side. Another hole, and he'll get the first down. Gain of 4. DeAndre Swift, the former Georgia Bulldog, drafted by the Lions, gets traded to the Eagle this past offseason during the draft for a 4th. And he is getting a couple of carries here. He got nothing last week, but with Kenneth Gainwell injured, he is now getting the looks. 3 receivers bunched to the left, takes the snap, handoff to Swift again. He's going to the right side. He's got an edge, and he's going to get a nice gain here. Spinning, and a gain of 12 is DeAndre Swift. So they are feeding him now. Let's see how this gets. So Lane Johnson doing a great job. Oh, no, it was Hicks. He did not maintain the edge, and that allowed DeAndre Swift an easy lane. That was all Jordan Hicks. You have to maintain that edge, force him back inside to the trash, but he just gave him the outside. He's already got 4 carries, 24 yards. 3 receivers to the left at midfield now. 1st and 10, takes a snap, play action, blitz coming. Hurts steps up, pressure's coming, and down goes Hurts. Hurts is under fire. Brian Flores made a gamble. He said that Jalen Hurts does not have enough experience to beat me with the blitz. And he is just sending the house over and over and over. It was Hunter and Pat Jones getting to the quarterback at the same time. Sack from the Vikings, 2nd and 17 here. 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. 2 receivers to each side. Jalen Hurts needs to recover. Takes a snap, play action. This time they don't blitz, setting up the screen. Tight end screen to Goddard, and nothing there. And he's only going to get a gain maybe of a yard. Evans and Jackson on the tackle. Jalen Hurts just feeling it a little bit early. Let's see if they can't recover. Eagles pass blocking pretty trash. Dude, they are definitely sending the blitz. Thought buying NFL Sunday ticket would give me access to all games. Didn't realize Thursday Night Football wouldn't be on it. That's terrible. I hate that. That's exactly. I hate the NFL with all their packages and whatnot. It's such bullcrap all over the place. I'm sorry, Sneedy, that you got caught up in that. It's horrible. Especially Sunday ticket. That's like $300 or something. $250. That's insane. Here we go. 3 receivers to the right. Goddard now motions in, but stays on the right side. Takes a snap. Hurts looking, scanning, going to the right side, and it's intercepted! Looking for Devontae Smith, and he's going to get up and return it, and it will be up to the 40-yard line, and it's a turnover. Jalen Hurts is under pressure here. He really is. And that was only a 4-man rush, but he still felt the need to rush it. This is great defensive coaching. I never seen it better done. When you are totally outmatched skill-wise, totally outmatched, the scheme can change that. And right now, that's exactly what we're seeing. We are seeing a defensive coach force the quarterback, who's still young, by the way. You know, Jalen Hurts, he was an MVP candidate last year. He went to the Super Bowl, had a tremendous year, and I think he's a really good quarterback. But he's still extremely young, very young. He can get rattled still. Still a lot he has not seen, and we're clearly seeing that right here. Brian Flores, he is earning his money's worth right now. He got that dog in him, yeah. This is the Hurts we thought he was, Danny Green voice. Maybe going forward, the national media won't just default and say the Eagles' offensive line is one of the best in football. Right now, it's not. They were bad last week, too. They're still really good, but they're just getting full-on blitzed every single play. I mean, you're getting one-on-one matchups every single play. In order for the offensive line to be great, you need 5 guys to win one-on-one matchups every single time, right? I mean, if you have 4 out of 5 offensive linemen win their matchup, that's still 80%. That's still pretty good, right? But if you have one guy lose their matchup, that's pressure on the quarterback when they're sending full-out blitz. They're trying to throw in some screen passes. They're trying to beat the blitz in different ways, running it outside. So the offensive coordinator is trying to slow down that pass rush, but the plays have not been hitting yet, which allows the defense to even build more confidence, more momentum, and there you go. On their line, the only good ones are Kelsey and Johnson? I don't think so. I disagree. Landon Dickerson, I think, is really good left guard. Jordan Mailata has been great at left tackle for them, 7th round pick. I disagree. I think their offensive line is still very, very good, but they're just struggling right now because they're getting so much. But that's good protection right now. There, when Jalen Hurts threw that interception, that was good protection on a 4-man rush. If they're only going to send a 4-man rush, they will handle that. But when you have full on, and when I say full on blitzes, I'm talking about 6, 7, 8 dudes sometimes. I feel like they are sending houses right now. Didn't Kelsey retire? Nope. He is still their starting center. All right, so both teams now with the turnover. Vikings get the ball back here with 2:58 to go in the first quarter. Single back formation, tight end in motion from right to left. Now Osborne goes in motion, but stays on the left side, takes the snap, handoff up the middle is Madison. Madison will fall forward, and oh my goodness, it's another fumble! Oh my gosh, Evans recovers, and this may be another turnover. Yup, it's the Eagles football. This game is ridiculous. And it's Alexander Madison fumbling the football, giving it right back to the Eagles. The Vikings, who are doing so great on defense, they are stepping up, living up big time right now. And unbelievably, the offense and special teams are now failing the Vikings. You know, when you're one of the best teams in the league, sometimes you also get lucky. And when the best teams get lucky, it's really tough to win. And they are just getting the fortunate bounces their way. Like, think about it. They had that fumble, Covey fumble, but it goes right into Eagles' hands. Then Powell fumbles for the Vikings, and it goes right to the Eagles' hands. This one, Alexander Madison fumbles, and it goes right to the Eagles' hands. All 3 fumbles just finding their way into Eagles' hands. 2 receivers to each side. At the 39-yard line now, the Vikings takes a snap, hand up. No, Hurts keeps it, but nowhere to go, and he's only going to get a gain of 1. Man, he should have handed it to Swift. Swift looked like he had a hole. Not sure what he saw to keep it. Poor decision by Hurts yet again. Look at this back end. Looks like a great protection. Yeah, they block it, and Swift had a hole. Wow, I don't know why Hurts decided to keep that. He is in shambles right now. He's got to recoup, take a breath, realize he's still really good, In the shotgun, 2 receivers to each side, takes a snap, 3-man rush. Hurts looking, throwing it over to the left side. It'll be caught by A.J. Brown. Gain of about 5. Up to 34, 33.5 yard line or so. What's up with all the fumbles this year? Yeah, the Vikings have fumbled now 4 times as a team. Kirk Cousins 2 last week, 2 more this week. So they've already had 4 fumbles in 2 games. Insane. 3rd and 5. Under 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Eagles have the ball now in Vikings territory up to about the 33-ish yard line. 34 it looks like. Here we go. 3 receivers to the right. Empty backfield set here for Hurts. In the shotgun. Calls out the mic. Now he puts Boston Scott in motion back into the backfield. Takes a snap. Hurts is going to keep it. Pressure coming and nowhere to go. Great defense. Another blitz. And they get to the quarterback. This time it's Jordan Hicks. As well as Wanham there. And it's 4th down. And now they have a decision to make. This is not an easy field goal. You're looking at about a 55-yard field goal early in the game. Now Jake Elliott clearly has the leg. But you make it a lot tougher hit for him. Getting a loss of yards on that play. Quarterback counter, man, on 3rd and 5. Very weird. They are going to go for the field goal here. Left hash. Here we go. The snap, the hold, the kick is up, and it's fading to the right, and it's no good. Barely. That sack was massive. If that's a 50-yarder, that's good. That is good. So the Vikings defense stepping up again. Brian Flores is blowing my mind right now. Obviously I knew he was a good defensive coordinator, and obviously I've seen defenses take over games, but rarely do you see a defense take over a football game when they are clearly the less talented team. That's what hypes me up about coaching. When you are clearly the less talented team and you are making plays and bringing up a scheme and play calling to rattle the opponent's quarterback, especially one with the caliber of Jalen Hurts. Incredible. I mean, this game right here, though, is one of those where you're seeing why Jalen Hurts is quite not in that upper echelon, right? Like the NFL Top 100 put him as like the 3rd best player in the league. Some people are saying he's like the 2nd best quarterback in the league. He's not quite up there, right? And now everybody has a bad game every once in a while. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying like, oh, because he has one bad game. But it's just little things like this where you can get rattled. He still has a lot to learn, a lot to experience. Even though he experienced a lot in college, a lot of adversity too. And I like Jalen Hurts. I think he is a really great quarterback. I'm not hating on him whatsoever, but I just don't have him as my top tier quarterback. What's up, Aruba? At this point, I'm convinced we can go 12-5 or 13-4. Has there been a year where so many teams look bad? Yeah, the NFC is tough. As far as like, it's not looking good. I don't mean tough as in like strong. I mean tough as in weak. It's like, wow, it's crazy. The level of quarterback play in the NFC is pretty low. Like, who had the most fantasy points last week? Let me just look at that. I'm curious. I have my fantasy team here. I have Justin Jefferson, and I switched in DeAndre Swift into the game. So I got 6.8 points so far. Yep, cool. All right, I just wanted to look at this. Hold on, let me go to... Whoa. Let me go to players. We're going to go to all. We're going to go to quarterback. We're going to go to... fantasy points. So Tua, Mac, Jordan Love right now, of all players, Jordan Love was the highest scoring quarterback in fantasy. Wow. Very interesting. All right, here we go. Vikings get the ball at their own 45, takes the snap, play action. Oh no, Kirk was going to hand it off, but he gets tripped up by his own lineman. This is ridiculous. This game is just stupid. And they're hurrying up to the line. Now it's 2nd down and 17 after the loss. Or 15. No, it's 17. Here we go. In the shotgun. 3 receivers to the right. Kirk changing the play at the line, but he's going to have Hockenson go in motion from right to left. Now 2 receivers each way. Kirk. Ooh, he gets him to jump, and he gets yards back, and he has a free shot. Here we go, going deep, getting it to JJ, and oh my God, I thought he one-handed grabbed that. Oh, I was about to go berserk. I thought he one-hand grabbed that nastiness. Like, the ball came back his way and everything. He reached up, caught it, no, not caught it, but grabbed it with his hand, and like, as he was coming back, the ball went flying. Holy moly. So there's a flag. Teams just aren't ready to play on Thursday night. Offside defense, number 91 is Fletcher Cox, the veteran. So that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter here. It is 3-0 Minnesota. Minnesota with the ball, seeing what they can do on offense. They have fumbled it twice, once on special teams and one on offense. A lot of game left, but we have a ball game here in Philadelphia. So far, the clock has ran quite quickly, I feel as though. You know, that first quarter went quite fast. Not a lot of clock stoppages. And just so much randomness going on with interception, fumble, missed field goal. We've had 2 fumbles. This is crazy, man. 2 fumble losses, a missed field goal, an interception. This game has been absolutely wild defensively. You got a Twitter post right here, halftime. Perfect. Tim, I missed the beginning of the stream. Did you go through the Chase Young news? No, I did not. I missed. Was there? Oh, I did hear that he might miss another game, but I don't know. 122 of you in the chat. Appreciate you all being here. What's up, everybody? I didn't realize that we got that many of you in this chat this time. What's up, guys? If you haven't already, hit that like button. It really helps the stream. And subscribe if you're new. We're going to be here every primetime game, Thursday, Sunday, and Monday night, as well as every Commanders game, and maybe a few other things sprinkled in there. But definitely 4 major streams a week, so appreciate that. And hit us up. A refractable stadium for RFK would make life easier for us, right? What up, Justin Goins? How you doing? White Rabbit in the chat with the fire emojis. How you doing? Is the Lions-Chiefs game the only decent Thursday night game we're going to get? I don't know. I mean, obviously it's hurt early, but I don't know. Let's see. What other games do we have on Thursday night coming up? So we have the Giants-Niners. That could be a good game. You know, obviously the Niners are going to be big favorites, 9.5, but the Giants are well coached enough. They can make the game interesting. We have Packers-Lions could be a great game. What do you guys mean? That could be a great division rivalry. Jordan Love, really good offensive line and run scheme with the Lions, and Amon-Ra St. Brown as well. I can never say his name right the first time. Bears-Commanders, come on. That's like freaking the potential Super Bowl. Yes, I know both teams are in the NFC. Definitely not a Super Bowl. Chiefs-Broncos. Broncos with a great defense. You got Patrick Mahomes. Jaguars versus Saints. Yeah, Trevor Lawrence going against a really talented Saints team all around. They have Derek Carr, who looked good week 1, or looked solid, I should say. I mean, I see some good primetime games. Buccaneers, Bills. That's probably a disaster waiting to happen. That's probably not great, but you never know with Josh Allen. What can he throw? Titans, Steelers, not overly exciting. Bears, Panthers might be one of the worst matchups we can ask for. At least we get to see Bryce Young, I guess. Ravens, Bengals, that's always a fun game. Then here's the Thanksgiving Day games, of course. I mean, we got some good games. I wouldn't say that it's bad. All right, here we go. TJ Hockenson in motion from right to left. Kirk in the shotgun. Takes the snap, drops back to pass, quick throw over the right side. It'll be caught by Jordan Addison. The rookie falls forward for it looks like a gain of about 8, and that'll bring up 3rd and 3. All right, 3rd and 3 here for the Vikings. Oh, Christian Darrisaw, their starting left tackle, is on the sideline right now. Interesting. He was walking on his own power. I'm not sure why he's missing time, but here we go. Kirk Cousins in the shotgun. Justin Jefferson in motion from right to left. He's in the slot now on the left side. 3rd and 3. Takes the snap. Kirk looking that way. Quick throw over to the right side. It'll be caught by KJ Osborne. Gain of 5, and that'll move the chains inside Eagles territory up to about the 43. Hey, Uncle Tim. Another year has come, but this will be different. I like what I see. Must understand on a learning curve. Good. I'm glad you like what we see. Here we go. Single back formation. They hurry up to the line as Kirk trying to get him to jump again. Doesn't work this time. Puts a man in motion from right to left. Bunched up formation. 2 receivers to each side. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle to Madison. Madison nowhere to go. Oh, what a big play there. It's Jalen Carter, the rookie, out of Georgia, blowing up the offensive line, just beating the center, and he makes a great play on the running back, Jalen Carter. The rich get richer sometimes because of a poor pro day with lack of ability to maintain his... how long he could last. I can't think of the proper term all of a sudden, but his endurance. Thank you. Here we go. 2 receivers each side. 2nd and 13 takes a snap. Kirk going to the right side. He's going to his tight end TJ, and TJ will get those yards back and maybe another yard. So gain of 4. It'll be 3rd and 9 now. But yeah, his endurance at his pro day was horrible. He had to take breaks and drink a lot of water. I think he even threw up or something crazy like that. So he ended up falling in the draft, and how fortunate the Eagles are to get him at pick, I think, number 10 they got him. They even got to trade back. No, they traded up to get him. Never mind. They traded up with the Bears. Bears traded back one more time, I believe. All right, 3rd and 9. Kirk in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the left. JJ to the right. Here we go. Takes a snap. Drops back to pass. Kirk going to his left side. It's going to be caught by TJ Hockenson with room to run. Still going into the red zone. Tackled up to the 17. TJ Hockenson, the highest paid tight end in the league, comes up with a great catch. Great throw by Kirk on 3rd and 9, and they do get the first down, a gain of 24 yards. So here we go. The Vikings into the red zone for the first time tonight. Hey, I love your face. Thanks, Sean. Appreciate the kind words. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line for the Vikings. Takes the snap. Pitch play to the left is Madison. Madison has a man to beat. Little shake gets the edge and will fall forward for a gain of about 4. Maybe 5, it looks like, up to the 12-yard line or so. So 2nd and mid range coming up for the Vikings. If our line can hold up, Sam can get rid of the ball quick. Looks like you can run with those boys. True. I'm waiting for another fumble, says Republic, right? It's been a crazy game. Crazy game. Still 113 of you in the chat. Appreciate you being here. Hit that like button. Here we go. 2nd and 5. 11 and a half to go the second quarter. Maddox looks like he's going to the sideline for an injury. TJ in motion from right to left. Takes a snap. Play action. Kirk throwing to the right side. Getting it to JJ. JJ trying to cut it up, and he will go out of bounds at the 4-yard line. Justin Jefferson with his 3rd catch of the day. He's got 23 yards, and this sets up 1st and goal from the 4-yard line. I love how they move Justin Jefferson around, getting him as many looks as possible. The best receiver in the league still finds a way to get 4 or 5 yards of separation, scheming him open as well as he just super talented. Kirk Cousins just easy throw to the flat, and it's another first down for the Vikings. Here we go. Kirk under center. Single back formation. Jordan Addison in motion. Takes a snap. Play action. Kirk going underneath. Caught by TJ Hockenson. Hockenson will slip a tackle and find his way into the end zone. TJ Hockenson with a 5-yard catch and run. Touchdown Vikings, and the Vikings will take their first lead of the night. 6-3, pinning an extra point with 10:39 to go here in the second quarter. Beautifully done. Another play action. Eagles sell out on the run. Easily done, and the safety had no chance in taking out TJ Hockenson. Hockenson bouncing off a tackler. Easy money. And TJ gets it. Here's the extra point. The snap, the hold, the kick is up, and it's no good. Greg Joseph. Whoa, wait, hold on. What? He said it's good? Hold the phone. I need to look at another angle. That looked like it was wide right. Are you serious? What? Let me look at that again. That looked wide right to me. Hold the phone. How did that happen? I don't know how they said that's good. That looked bad to me. Did that look good to you guys? I went back and rewatched that. I don't know if I agree that went in. I really don't know if I thought that went in. That was pretty sketchy to me. I guess they say it went right, like directly over the upright, but yikes. Again, why would the Lions trade a tight end in the division? I don't either. Especially one of TJ Hockenson that you drafted in the first round. That was a wild trade to me. But they got a first round pick for it, right? And then you were going to have to pay TJ a bunch. And I do like Sam Laporta. They just added him. I think they added a really good tight end to their team in Sam Laporta. I don't think he'll ever be as good as TJ probably, but I think Sam Laporta is a really good player. The fix is in, yeah. It's a glitch in the Matrix. So 63% of you say the Vikings will win this game. That's actually way... I mean, I expected some meme votes because obviously we're Commanders chat mostly, so definitely not shocking that we were voting against the Eagles, but still a hilarious amount of people voting for the Vikings. And so far, it's actually not looked that bad. All right, here we go. We have 42 likes in the stream, 112 of you. If you haven't already, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate it. You can also become a channel member, $1 a month if you would like to support that way, but appreciate you being here. Hit the chat away, have some fun, talk some smack. Win the game, lose the division. It's Aquaover. Aquaman. All right, here's the kickoff from Greg Joseph here. There's the kick. And it will be a touchback. So the 25-yard line is where the Eagles will start their next drive. Currently down by 4. And already Vikings have a 52% chance to win, it says here. Interesting. He was going to get that butt whoop. Can you play Head of the Redskins just because? Sorry, Tim. That'll be the Sunday stream. 1 o'clock. If you want to hear some hail, come 1 o'clock Sunday. Eastern time. All right, here we go. 3 receivers to the left. Jalen in the pistol. Swift, the running back, takes the snap. He's going to hand it off to him up the middle, and there's a big hole down the middle. Gets a gain of about 7-8 yards. DeAndre Swift gets tackled by Ivan Pace, the rookie. Hey, man, attack that run game if I were the Eagles. Jalen Hurts looking a little sketchy right now, and they're running the ball well. DeAndre Swift already has 34 yards on 6 carries, so over 5 yards a carry for Swift. Here we go. 2 receivers to each side. Hurts in the shotgun, takes the snap, gets it to Swift again, bouncing around, finds his crease, and he will get the first down, gain of about 3. So DeAndre Swift moves the chains again. Ten minutes to go here in the second quarter. Eagles starting this drive off with the first down. 3 straight runs. Yeah, I like that. True, expert. Yeah, they're Lions draft. I don't like drafting Gibbs super early, but the other ones I like. 2 receivers to each side. Hurts in the shotgun. Takes the snap, drops back to pass, pumping, slings it outside to Swift. Swift, not a lot of room, and he will get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe a yard they're going to give him. He had 2 guys on him. He does do a good job to get a gain out of that play. It's Brian Asamoah, former Alabama Roll Tide. Crimson Tide. There you go. I have the under 39.5 on this game. I think I got it. I don't know, man. Scoring can explode. 39.5 seemed pretty low. 2 receivers to each side. Hurts in the shotgun. Swift switches sides, takes the snap, hand off to Swift up the middle. Another big crease, and he will fall forward for a gain of another 7. This offensive line turning it on now here. They're beating the blitz with a nice run game. So that'll bring up 3rd and 3. Sorry, it was a gain of 6. 3 receivers bunch to the left. Hurts hurries up to the line, takes the snap, handoff up the middle for Swift, and he's going to fall forward, gets tripped up, but he still gets the first down, gain of 4. Here's the heavy run game. They are realizing the Vikings are not talented, right? They're doing a great job scheming it up, but there is a lack of talent. Great offensive blocking there, and he trips him up. Oh, that should have been a penalty. Phillips throwing his leg out there to trip him. Interesting. No call. 3 receivers to the right. Here we go. In the shotgun. At the 46-yard line of their own, takes a snap, handoff to Swift. Swift with a little patient running, spinning off a tackler, and falls forward for a gain of 3. Should be 2nd and 7 coming up here for the Eagles. I love a big crease. Tim, hey, did Devontae Smith and Hurts they had Bama at the same time? No. Mac Jones was there when Devontae Smith was going crazy. Maybe they did have a connection early on, but Smith wasn't doing much yet. Here we go. In the shotgun. 2 receivers each side. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle here. And slipping is Scott. And Scott will get the first down. Gain of 7. And moves the chains. So the Eagles relying on the run game. I don't think they've passed one time this drive. They are attacking the run. It's literally been left guard, up the middle, short left. Oh, they did pass it one time. That's right. Here we go. In the shotgun, 2 receivers each side, takes a snap, handoff up the middle. Scott, nice move and spins and gets a gain of about 5, and that'll move the chains. Oh, he was actually short of the first down, they said. Interesting. So they had to run it one more time to get the first down. Not sure where they got 3rd and 11 from. I don't know what the heck this is doing. Unless I'm that far behind. Am I that far behind? It says I'm live. No, they're just way off on ESPN. I don't know what they're doing. Here we go. 1st and 10. 3 receivers to the left. Hurts in the shotgun. Scott still the running back. Takes the snap. He's going to Hurts is going to keep it. And he gets the edge. And he'll get a nice gain of about 6-7 yards. Jalen Hurts. That was a terrible decision by whoever the corner was. Instead of keeping the edge, again, poor defense here. The corner does not do a good job of, he's got to attack the edge. He jumps inside his Byron Murphy, and he's going to get a gain of 8 on the play. So that'll bring up 2nd and 2 for the Eagles. 2 receivers to each side. Scott still the running back, takes the snap, handoff to Scott. Scott is going to find another crease and fall forward for another gain of about 5. Eagles imposing their will. This is why they are one of the best offensive lines of football. I know some people were hating on them earlier, but they are top-notch, even though they're not going against a very good defensive line either. So 1st and 10 now for the Eagles, up to the 28-yard line. 2 receivers to each side. Hurts in the shotgun. Swift enters the game again. A.J. Brown out wide to the right. Devontae Smith out wide to the left. Does he go to either one of those this drive? Swift switching sides twice. Now he's back on the right. Takes the snap. Play action. Pumping. Looking for A.J. Doesn't like it. He's just going to have to throw it away. Pressure was coming. Good defense there by Byron Murphy to attack and not give an easy completion to A.J. Brown. 2nd and 10 now for the Eagles. I'm going to say sorry to the Eagles O-line because they had some good dudes, yeah. Is Bezos there? Have they shown him? I haven't seen Bezos. Why would Bezos be here? 21-17 Eagles, says Bob. That's an interesting guess where we're at right now. Here we go. Hurts to the shotgun. 2 receivers to each side. Takes the snap, drops back to pass, scanning the field, quick throw over to the right side. A.J. Brown left wide open. How do you... Oh, I hate that cover 4 defense. You just leave the underneath way open, and that was an easy completion, gain of 11, and that'll move the chains for the Eagles. I hate that defensive call. Cover 4 should be eliminated from defensive coaches' playbooks. I don't know why they love it so much. They just leave easy 8, 7, 10, 6, 5, 4... Just kidding, not that many, but still, like 10-yard gains are just simple when you drop everybody in coverage like that. 2 receivers to each side. It's up to the 17-yard line. 1st and 10. Hurts in the shotgun. Blitz might be coming here for the Vikings. Everybody's on the line, takes a snap, they do, but they're going to hand it off to Swift. Swift with a nice cutback, and he will fall forward for another gain of about 7. Up to the 10-yard line goes DeAndre Swift, who's feeling himself tonight after not getting anything last week. He's already got 10 carries, 53 yards for DeAndre Swift. Because the Amazon Prime game, I gotcha. Whose offense I just got here? It is on the Eagles. The Eagles have the ball at the 10-yard line, 2nd and 3. 2 receivers each side. Hurts in the shotgun, takes the snap. Hand off to Swift again. Swift bounces it outside to the right side, cuts it up, and will fall forward for another gain of 5. It will be 1st and goal from the 5 now for the Eagles. DeAndre Swift wants to stay on the field. He is hyped right now. He wants a touchdown after getting nothing last week. Let's see if they give it to him or do they go a different direction. This offensive line has been blocking their butts off. They're doing a great job. Good job, Swift, protecting that football as people come in. All right, bunch formation. Hurts takes the snap. Handoff up the middle of Swift again. Swift will find a crease and get close, but it'll be 2nd and goal from the 1. DeAndre Swift finding his way through. Do they go to the QB sneak here? Yep, they're hurrying up to the line. Jalen Hurts going under center. You know what's coming. Everybody knows what's coming, but can the Vikings do anything about it? Yep, they're going to go for a QB sneak here. It's happening. You know it. I know it. Takes a snap, QB sneak, and they will get it in. Hold up. Wait a minute. They blew the whistle beforehand. He does get in. Oh, no. Landon Dickerson grabbing his right knee. Uh-oh. Timeout Minnesota, and they allow a player to get hurt on a play that doesn't count. Smart move by the Vikings, almost icing it. Oh no, that is unfortunate for the Eagles, losing your starting left guard. Yikes. Bezos likes to show up to the games that are on Amazon. He usually sits with Goodell. Okay. I want them to give it to DeAndre Swift. I have him on my fantasy team. But they're going to go with the QB sneak again because that's what they do. And it makes sense. It works so effectively. 92% or whatever. Here we go. Hurts under center. Takes a snap. Hand off. Nope. Sorry. QB sneak. And it is in. And it's a touchdown. Eagles. It's just an unstoppable play. It's ridiculous. Oh, Dickerson's okay. Okay, so I guess somebody was just maybe rolled up on top. I thought he was reaching for his right leg. But he is in the game and he's okay. So 2:44 to go in the second quarter, and the Eagles take the lead back here, 9-7. Yep, everybody in the place knew as soon as the Eagles get to the 1-yard line, it's a touchdown. You know, their goal line should just be the 1-yard line at this point. All right, here we go. Elliott for the PAT. He missed one last week. We have the snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is good. Here in Philadelphia, they take the lead 10-7 with 2:44 to go. 138 of you in the chat. Appreciate you being here. If you haven't already, hit that like button and subscribe. We will be here the rest of the year. We got a commercial break coming, so I will be right back.
Good, I'm glad. Ma, he told Gary that Gary took me out, so Gary's not giving him the Metro card for us to go out to dinner. Can you believe that? I said, did you tell Gary that you didn't go to...
That was a little...
I was like, did you tell Gary that you missed my birthday dinner? He goes, yeah, but I told him that, and he felt bad, but then I told him that, you know, I had already taken me out to Coda. And I said, that was almost like that.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Who brings up Ryan Fitzmagic? Oh, all right. Cool. So 2:44 to go here in the second quarter. So the Vikings have plenty of time to get into field goal range or score a touchdown. Honestly, they still have 2 timeouts. Plenty of time. High-powered offense. Anything can happen here. Eagles don't look good at all. I mean, I thought that drive was pretty commanding. I mean, they went in, ran it down their throats. I mean, that was a heck of a performance by their offensive line, just absolutely dominating the line of scrimmage. DeAndre Swift already has 12 carries, 62 yards on the ground, and Boston Scott came in and did pretty well too. 3 carries, 16 yards, averaging just over 5 yards a carry. Nobody looks good on Thursday Night Football. Mountain Dew is perfect football drink. I like Mountain Dew. All right, here comes the kickoff from the Eagles. About to send it on through to the Vikings. So Kirk Cousins, where will he start this next drive? Elliott, there's the kick. And it will be an easy touchback. So the 25-yard line is where Kirk Cousins will get this ball started. 2:44 to go. There's Jalen Carter coming onto the field. 10th overall pick in the draft. It's amazing that the Eagles, Super Bowl participants, has a 10th overall pick. Isn't that just ridiculous? All right, here we go. Single back formation. KJ Osborne goes in motion from left to right. Alexander Mattison, the running back, takes the snap. Play action. Kirk rolling to his right side. He's going to hit it underneath to the tight end. And the tight end will go out of bounds for a gain of about 14. It's Oliver with the grab. Josh Oliver. So he gets out of bounds as well, but the clock does not stop until after the 2-minute warning, so it's still going here. 2:25 to go and counting. Here we go. 2 receivers to each side. Kirk trying to get him to jump again. Does not work. At their own 38, takes the snap. Handoff up the middle here is Alexander Mattison, and Mattison will fight for everything he can, but he will get a gain of about 3-ish. Maybe 4, depending on the spot, if they give him the forward progress, maybe. So that'll bring us to the 2-minute warning here. 2-minute warning, and they're going to be 2nd and 6 at their own 42. So plenty of time with 2 timeouts to get into field goal range. And if they get a couple of big plays, maybe they can get a touchdown here and make this game interesting with a 4-point lead going into halftime. And the Vikings will get the ball first coming out of half. Only the Miami Hurricanes on Thursday night. Nah, Eagles look weak. Eagles had that one good drive where they ran down the Vikes' throat. Yeah, no, the blitz was definitely getting to Jalen Hurts early. That was for sure. They were sending the house over and over and over again, and they were trying to throw the ball a lot, and Jalen Hurts was struggling. But then that last drive, they made an adjustment, and they said, you know what, screw it. I'm not going to let their pass rush get to us anymore. We're just going to run block right up the middle over and over and over again. We are better than them, the Eagles said, and they showed that on that drive. On the road home, listening to Tim, a real dedication, true fan. Jarris, #1 fan for the channel. Lions traded away Swift and Hockenson. Imagine how much better their offense could be with those dudes. Well, the problem with Swift is that he could never stay healthy, right? Like, when he was on the field, he's incredibly talented, but he couldn't stay healthy. The TJ Hockenson one, I do think the Vikings probably should regret, even though I do like Sam Laporta, like I said earlier. Tim, the best play-by-play man on YouTube. Well, thank you for the kind words. Did we get any new subs today? Any of you subscribe? I know we started with 17. We got 1 new subscriber. That's cool. Kevin Hart is funny. Isn't funny? Really? I think Kevin Hart's pretty funny. I like Kevin Hart. I just watched a movie with him recently. It was, what was it called? The Upside, I think. I think it was called The Upside. I thought it was really good. It was like a billionaire. It was the guy who played Walter White. I can never remember his name. In Breaking Bad. I should know his name. It's not coming to me. But I thought it was really good. Minnesota, 7.5 early line, big money. Ooh, 7.5. Interesting. It's very possible. It's looking good so far. All right, here we go. So 2-minute warning coming out of it now for the Vikings. At their own 42-yard line, it'll bring up 2nd and 6. Kirk Cousins and company trying to get on the board, try to tie this thing up or take the lead, and they will get the ball first out of halftime. JJ in motion from left to right. In the shotgun is Kirk. Takes the snap, drops back. Looking over to the right side, it'll be caught by TJ Hockenson, but just short of the first down. So a gain of a little over 5, so it should be 3rd and inches coming up for the Vikings. 1:47 and counting. Vikings have plenty of time, but you also don't want to lollygag. You want to get to the line quickly. Bryan Cranston, thank you. I could not think of his name to save my life. So 3rd and 1. Clock is ticking. Kirk gets to the line in the shotgun. 2 receivers each side. Madison, the running back. He's changing the play at the line here. Kirk wants his receiver go out. Wide right is JJ. Kirk, 4 seconds on the play clock, takes the snap. Looking, throwing it over to the right side. It'll be caught by JJ. That's exactly where he goes. Beating the soft coverage from Darius Slay, and it'll be enough for a first down. Move the chains. Gains about 4, maybe 3, they say. Right at midfield. So 1minute and 5 seconds. Clock continues to run. Gotta keep pace. They are going no huddle here. 59-58. 3 receivers to the right, takes the quick snap. 4-man rush. Cousins slips over to the left side, and we will go for Madison, and it's incomplete. 52 seconds left. 2nd and 10 at midfield. Jesse, we have to cook. That's right. Science. That's... Tim, you think Baltimore going to the World Series? I don't, but they're having a heck of a year. Good for them. I heard they were the first team to beat all the other MLB teams across the league in history, which I thought that was an interesting stat. But good for them. Here we go. 52 seconds left here in the second quarter. 2nd and 10. JJ in motion from right to left. He lines up wrong, actually, so he's got to get him lined up correctly. Oh, that's going to have to force them to waste a timeout. Justin Jefferson with the big mistake, lining up on the incorrect side. And as he was running over, he patted his chest saying, my bad, my bad, but he does not get lined up in time. And wow, after an incomplete pass, they have to waste a timeout anyway. So the clock was already stopped, and they used the timeout with the clock stopped in a 2-minute situation. Not good at all. Got to hurry up to the line. Who did you have beating them? I just think, I mean, obviously I know they're having a crazy season. I don't follow baseball that much. So take what I'm saying with a grain of salt big time, okay? So I got to think of who is in the AL that would beat them. Because I know the Yankees are not having that great of a season. I don't, like, they could be the favorites. That's fine. But I would take the field if I was them. I don't, because they haven't been there before. You know, it's the first time they've really been good. They've been bad for so long. I don't think they're going to the World Series in their first, like, real good season, right? And they weren't even supposed to be good. They just really shocked the league. You know, I don't mind. I'll root for them. I think that's awesome. Oh, the Houston Astros. I forget they're in the AL sometimes. But as I said, I don't follow baseball like that. But the Astros are always monstrous. And they have 8 less wins than them. Wow, but they're still in the playoff picture. So they can always damage somebody. So the Rays are really good. I don't think the Twins will have very much. So I think the only big competition might be the Astros. And the Rangers can be dangerous too. They added Jacob deGrom. The Rangers are a team, if they sneak into the wild card and make things happen, the Rangers can definitely make something happen too. But I would have the Astros favored against them, honestly. They've been there before. They're postseason ready year in and year out. They know how to do it. So I think they would be a slight favorites over the Orioles, and the Rangers could be somebody that's pretty darn good as well. The Braves already clinched a playoff, killing it. 239 plus in the run differential. Nuts. Best record in baseball. Astros could miss the playoffs. Yeah, they're in a race. They're in the race, and if they don't make the playoffs, then they're not going to win the World Series. Until Max tore his shoulder. Fair enough. All right, here we go. 2 receivers each side. In the shotgun. Takes a snap. Drops back to pass. Quick throw over to the right side. It'll be caught by KJ Osborne wide open down the right sideline. And he's out of bounds at about the 30. Gain of 20 on the play. It felt so good when the Nationals beat Houston that year. Oh, it was amazing. All right, so he goes out of bounds actually at the 31 is what they give him. All right, makes sense. 1st and 10 now. So with out of bounds, that's huge. So about 46 seconds left on the clock. 1 timeout still. They have plenty of time to get into the end zone if they want it. 1st and 10. Kirk Cousins having a good day. 12 for 15, 110 yards and a touchdown. 3 receivers to the left. Kirk in the shotgun, takes the snap, drops back to pass. Scanning, going deep, and over the top for Addison, and not on the same page, is incomplete. Hits the ground. And hits the ground harmlessly. Always have the second best record, only 2 games behind the Braves. I thought it was 5 games. Didn't I just look at that? Yeah, they're 5 games behind the Braves. But still, they're obviously having a great series. And Orioles definitely could. I don't think so. They need time. I could be wrong. Here we go. 41 seconds left here in the second quarter. 2 receivers to each side. Kirk in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Drops back. Steps up. Going deep. Has a man. It's JJ, and he makes the grab. And he reaches for the end zone. Oh my God, he may have fumbled it out of bounds. Oh my gosh. That might be a turnover. Oh, he may have fumbled it out of bounds. Did he touch out of bounds yet? Oh my goodness gracious. He fumbled out of bounds. That might be a pick, or it might be a turnover. He fumbles it. Outside of the pylon. They got lucky. Can they overturn that? Oh, it's so close. I don't think they have the angle to overturn this. It is so close. Oh my goodness gracious. It's another fumble. This one's JJ. It's under review here in the last 2 minutes. Oh, they might have the angle. I don't know. That's so close. Is it a TD? No, he definitely fumbles it well before the end zone. I don't know if they have enough look here. Oh man, that's tough. It does look to me that it's probably over the pylon, but do they have enough to overturn that? Let's put it this way. I've seen things more obvious. Right? I've seen things more obvious and more egregious not overturned when the replay was under review. Right? On this, if they can call this over the pylon with the camera angles that they showed me, they've made some the referees just need to be looked at, because to me this does not look like you have the proper angle to be able to determine for sure that this is out of bounds over the pylon. Like, you would need to have the exact angle over top. Really down the sideline and down this way isn't really that enough, in my opinion. But, I mean, I think, like, if they overturn it, I'm not upset about it, because I do think that it is probably over the pylon and it's probably a turnover. But because they called it that way, I don't know if I can overturn that. That was not smart. Yeah, I mean, of course, they want a touchdown. It's tough. It's tough. Do you guys agree? Do you guys agree if you fumble it out of bounds in the end zone, it should be a turnover? I actually don't think I agree, because you can't fumble it forward to get extra yards, right? So why doesn't the fumble, once it goes out of bounds, just go back to the place where it was fumbled? Here we go. Let's see what the referees say. After review. Oh, over the pylon. It's a touchback. Fumble and a touchback. Wow. Wow. It's automatically reviewed under 2 minutes. I don't agree. Yeah, I think it should just be Vikings ball at the 1. So JJ does make the catch and loses the fumble. So that's going to cost my fantasy a little bit. But he does get a positive play out of it. But the fumble, I'm sure, is a fumble lost. They don't give him the fumble loss, I guess. Is it 8? No, they do give him a lost fumble here. All right, here we go. 2 receivers to each side. Jalen Hurts in the shotgun with 34 seconds remaining. Takes the snap. Hand off to Scott. Scott will zigzag around and get a nice gain of about 6 yards. But the Eagles might be content with letting... No, they do use their first timeout, so they get a positive play to start the drive. Wow, JJ sold, yep. It's tough. You know, because you'd really discourage reaching for that end zone. I don't know if I like that rule. Like, when you really think about it, why should it be a turnover if you fumble it out of the end zone? Like, why is that a turnover? Doesn't really make any sense to me. Should just be, you fumbled it, you get the ball back at the 1 yard line. Where you fumbled it. It's just like anything else. If you fumble it and it goes out of bounds 10 yards up, you don't get those extra yards. You come back to where you fumbled it. Here we go. 3 receivers to the right side. Goddard in motion from right to left. 2 receivers to each side now. Takes the snap. Blitz coming. Handoff up the middle is Scott. And Scott will get a nice gain here. And it's a big play. And he's still going up to their own 45. And they will call timeout here with 21 seconds now. And now they only need about 20-ish more yards. Let's see. They're at the 45. 45 plus 7 is 52. No, plus 8 is... No, it's 55. 55 plus 8 is 63 plus 10. So it's a 73-yard field goal. Yeah, if they get about 15, 20 more yards, they'll give Greg Joseph a chance. No, sorry, Jake Elliott a chance. So this is a Bill Belichick rule. He benches players who try to reach the ball over the TD / reach end zone. Massive no-no for Belichick. Yeah, I mean, with that rule in place, I don't necessarily disagree with him. I agree. I think the defensive player should actually recover it for it to be a turnover. Yeah, it doesn't make much sense to me, but Vikings get the ball in the second half. They'll bounce back. There you go. Confidence is key there, Jordan. All right. JJ handling it well. 3 receivers to the left. Hurts in the shotgun. Takes the snap, drops back to pass, scanning, looking, pumping, thinking about it. Now he escapes to the left side, and he's got room to run, and he'll get a positive play and go to bounds after a gain of 4. There is 12 seconds remaining. He did use a lot of time, about 9 seconds on that one play alone. Now they really only have 2 quick passes left, so gain of 4. You're now at the 49-yard line, 51 plus 8, so you're looking at a 68-yard field goal. Jake Elliott can make it from about 60. I think you can give him a chance if it's like 62, 63 maybe. But if you can get another 10 yards, give him a high 50s, he can definitely make it. Here we go, 2 receivers to each side. Takes a snap, drops back. Stepping up, quick throw underneath. It'll be caught by Swift, and he goes out of bounds after a gain of only 1. So 7 seconds. You only got a quick throw. You do have a timeout, so the entire middle of the field is available to you, but you cannot hang on to the football. Number 40 on defense got trucked to you. So if you fumble backwards for a loss and recover it, it shouldn't be a loss. No, I mean, if I'm saying if you want to say that if it's a fumble out of bounds and it goes out of bounds in the end zone, so it's a loss of down, then you should get the extra yards if the ball fumbles forward, right? Here we go. 3 receivers to the right. Empty backfield set here. Takes the snap, and he's going to keep it himself. Running 5, 4, falls forward, 3, and they call timeout, so it's up to the 44-ish yard line or so. So you're giving him about a 62-yard attempt. No, they give him the 43, so it is a 61. He has made a 61 in crunch time against the Giants his rookie year, so he definitely has the leg to potentially extend their lead. We're going to go to Big Timmy so that nobody gets spoiled here. Will he make it? Will he make it? I'm not looking over there. He's 1 for 2 on the day. He missed from 55 earlier. 61-yarder. He definitely has the leg. It's a 16% chance of making it, though. Very low. What if he blocks it? That'd be nuts. All right. So the Vikings will call their final timeout here, trying to ice the kicker. Ice the kicker here. 4 seconds remaining in the half. They're going to get it? We'll see. I mean, he's definitely got the leg for it. The kid can definitely send it. For a double TD. Could you imagine? Block TD return? Question mark? We'll see. Here we go. From the left hash, Jake Elliott. 61-yard attempt to send it to halftime. The snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick looks straight, and it is good. Big kick by Elliott as the clock expires here in halftime, the first half. And it will be a 6-point lead. What an unfortunate series of events for the Vikings. 3 fumbles in the first half cost them big time. But yet, even with those fumbles and turnovers, they're still only down by 6, and they will get the ball first. There you go. It coming out of half, so they can take the lead back if they want it. Dang it, what a kick. Yeah, he's got a leg. Elliott, I knew he had it in him to make it, and he proved me correct. So shout out to Yuki. He likes to give me some Twitter posts to react to, potentially, of what's going on around the league. LA Kings deal with the Diamond Sports Group. Agree to deal with the Diamond Sports Group. The Kings will have a 63-game broadcast on Bally Sports West during the 23. Okay, interesting. Jets would have to trade for Andrew Luck, an unlikely event of mutual agreement. What? No shot. Andrew Luck has been retired, and it's retired. Like, he's not coming back. There's no Andrew Luck ever returning to the NFL. He's too smart to do it. He makes a lot of money elsewhere. He made plenty of money in the NFL. He can do whatever he wants to do. Very smart individual from Stanford. Yeah, very, very smart. Frank Clark out a couple of weeks after injuring his hip. Ooh, Frank Clark out for the Broncos. That's big for us. Next week, not having to face Frank Clark. That's a big deal. Stephen Jones, Dak Prescott will be here for many, many years to come. So they're showing their confidence in Dak Prescott. I mean, you paid him enough. Should be enough confidence in itself. Darren Waller says he's playing Sunday despite hamstring issue. Ooh. You got to protect those soft tissue injuries. If you keep trying to force it, it's just going to continue to linger and linger and linger, and then eventually you're going to miss even more time. If I was Waller with a hamstring, you better feel 100% before you come back. Take a couple weeks off, rest it, try to bring it back slowly. On this date in 1991, San Diego State running back Marshall Faulk rushed for then an FBS record 386 yards and 7 touchdowns to win over Pacific. You know who actually beat that record? a former Washington Redskins player, actually, Samaje Perine, ran over 400 yards in a game. And you know who also did it big time? Was Jarrett Patterson. I think he had like 7 or 8 touchdowns in a game and also like 400 yards. So a couple of skins have actually beat that in college. Former skins, I guess, now at this point. All right, here we go. Cowboys injury versus the Jets. Cowboys injury report versus the Jets. Okay, Brandon Cooks and Tyler Smith stayed in rehab group Thursday. Zach Martin limited and Donovan Wilson upgraded to limited. Okay. Designer was sentenced in his mid-flight. Oh, God. Why would you share that? That's ridiculous. I don't even know who shared it. Was that even Yuki who shared that? What are you doing, Yuki? What in the world was that? Who would share that? All right, who are we starting with this week, guys? Who are we starting with? What player? JP is with the Chargers, yep. Yes, he is. Looks like Jerry Jeudy will play. Fair enough. If Curtis can't go, start Crowder. I wouldn't be mad about it. I think he'd be great in the slot. I think he'd be great. Yeah, such a big delay. I need to fix that. Jalen. All right. I saw Jalen Hurts first. All right. So we're 24, 23 years old. We're a short player, not in the NFC. Very short player in the league. The number didn't give me any help. So we're under 5'11". 5'10" offensive player on, let's say, Clyde. Clyde Edwards actually fits pretty good, right? I think this might be his guessing too. He's probably 23-ish, 24. He's short. He's not. Ah, dang it. Darn it. Okay. So not in the AFC West. We are 24. We're under 25. It's not a running back, so it's a receiver here. Okay, interesting. 24 years old. Who is 24? Like a receiver, probably? It's got to be a receiver, right? So... I don't know. There's so many different directions we can go with this. What about Zay? No, Zay's too young. Zay's too young. I don't know. I'm just going to throw somebody out there. What about Kendrick Bourne? He's short. But he's 28. Wasn't sure. Okay, we are in the AFC East. Interesting. Who's like 5'10" in the NFC? Is it... I'm thinking like Waddle, maybe? Waddle? It is Waddle. Got him. All right, hard mode. Who are we going with? Rondale Moore I thought of. I always think of him when it's a short player. But he is in the NFC. That fumble going to cost the Vikings? We'll see. All right, we're going to go with Wilson. I'm not sure which Wilson you're thinking of. So I'm going to go with Garrett Wilson. Or actually, let's go with a random Wilson. There's a lot of Wilsons in here. Let's go with Eric Wilson. All right, so we're on defense. We are 6'1". We're under 28, so a young player under 45. So maybe in the secondary, on the AFC. I don't know. Let's go with like a Justin Simmons. Why not? Let's get us moving here. Simmons is 6'2". That's why not. Justin Simmons is 29? Holy crap. Why did I think Simmons was much younger than that? That's wild. That's crazy. Anyway, safety spot. So we're not in the AFC West. Not in the AFC West. So we can go... And it's a young player. Young safety in the AFC. So we have like AFC South, AFC North. There's a safety out there that I'm thinking of. I'm trying to think of a young safety. There's so many out there, I'm sure, but with his number probably in the 20s. can have. Isn't Andre Cisco on like Miami or Jacksonville? Okay, same idea. I knew he was in Florida somewhere. So we are 23. We are 23 safety. So not in the AFC South. So we have the East or the North. Let's see here. Marcus Williams is not 23. Ooh, P-Tray. But we're not in the South. I like the P-Tray guess, but we're not in the South. Waddle's only 5'10". Yeah, I thought he would have been like 6 foot, but interesting. All right, so it's not Marcus Williams or P-Tray because Williams is going to be much older than 23. When I said I'm going to be a newspaper, I'm legit a newspaper, whether it's real life, serious stuff, or sports related. We live in a dark world. Tim, what's your thoughts on Travis Kelce maybe hanging out with Taylor Swift? Good for Travis Kelce. If for no other reason, like you're gonna get an album made about you when it breaks out, when it inevitably ends. That's amazing. TMZ. It stands for the Tim. Oh man. Taylor rap? You think it's rap? I don't know. I'll guess him. Why not? Good guess. Not bad. We are in the AFC East. Okay, we are in the AFC East. Who's the safety in Miami? Javon Holland. Ooh, is it Javon? Holland. Yeah! Javon Holland. Out of Oregon. Safety out of Oregon. Got him. I wish desperately that we had some speed and explosion in our backfield. Our RB room is below average, right? Either way, my dad, Tim, it's all good, man. It's all good. Kelce the GOAT, yeah. Global? If we have time, I can do one global. What country should we start with? What country are we starting with? Yeah, we got 2 Dolphins today. That's a good point, Bob. I like global. Global's a fun one. What country are we doing? Give me a country. China. We're going to go with China. Whoa, we are far away. 11,000 kilometers. We're going to go all the way to the other side of the country. And we're going to go Chile. Or the other side of the world, I mean. Chile. Okay, we're still not that close. But we're closer. Maybe a little bit north. Let's go with Mexico. We'll go Mexico. Ooh, Mexico's warmer. Is it bordered? Closest we're 180 kilometers. So we're really close. Is it like Cuba? Cuba right here? Cuba is not as close. So it's not Cuba. What's like right here? Oh, come on. I should know some of these countries. It's probably like right in this area. Like Dominica, maybe? Not Dominican Republic, but like Dominica. No, not Dominican Republic. I thought there was a Dominica or something here. Honduras, El Salvador. Ooh, El Salvador. That could be a good guess. El Salvador. It's adjacent to it. I knew it was right in here. Crap. What else is in here? Is Honduras in there? It might be. Honduras, I'm not as familiar with where that one is. It is on Honduras. Great pool there, Bob. Great pool. I knew it was in Central America, but I wasn't sure if it was where exactly it was. But yeah, Honduras gets it. Very cool. Guatemala. America, probably. America. Now, I knew it wasn't going to be so easy. Also, it wasn't bordering Mexico, guys. It was 180 kilometers away. What's this country that's... what is this 180-kilometer border? USA. I'm home. Well played, Jairus. Finally. Yeah, my sister's in traffic. She actually moved to the Philadelphia area. Like, it's actually more like North Delaware or something. But she works in the Philadelphia area now, and apparently on 95 there was like a massive accident where this truck threw a ton of wood across multiple lanes of traffic, and she was in out like 5 hours of traffic. I wonder if she made it home. I want to ask. Hey Tim, you're coming out to Navy Yard on Sunday? No, I will not be coming out to Navy Yard. I can't afford to go out, and then also I'm gonna be doing the game at 4, so I don't want to go out of the way. Go next country, Texas. Yeah. I'm gonna call Rita, see if she made it home, or not call, but text her. My sister, you make it home? Kirky, cause what? Vikings gonna win? 6 Jake. All right, we'll see. We shall see. All right, about to get started in this second half. So the Vikings will get the ball first, currently down by 6 to the Eagles. And we're about to get kickoff here from Jake Elliott. Exactly. Exactly, Gonmod. Proud to be American. There's the kick. And it will be a touchback. No chance to return that. Goes out of bounds. So it's the 25-yard line is where Kirk and the offense will take the field here in the second half. Proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. I won't forget the men who died, who gave their life to me, and I'm proud to stand up. Here we go. In the shotgun, single back formation, 2 tight end set. Takes the snap. Hand off to the right side is Madison. Madison will run forward for only a gain of 1. This run defense has been strong tonight. Madison only 5 carries, 10 yards, and has lost a fumble. So not a lot of running it there. Ooh, Alexander Madison going off the field here. Looking like maybe favoring a shoulder. Hopefully he's all right. 2 receivers to each side. I believe Chandler enters the game, takes a snap, blitz coming, Kirk, pumping, pressure coming, fumble! It's another fumble! It scoops up by Cox! And it's down to the 7, a 4th fumble for the Vikings. They have fumbled 6 times. Kirk Cousins has 3 fumbles. They cannot get out of their own way. I think the coaching has been tremendous tonight for the Vikings. I really do. But 4 fumbles has been absolutely out of control. This one is Josh Sweat who forces it. Fletcher Cox recovers. 4 fumbles. There's been 5 fumbles tonight, all recovered by the Eagles. How fortunate for the Eagles. Here we go. Now they're already at the 7-yard line. Let's see what they got. Oh my gosh. Here we go. Hurts to the shotgun. Takes a snap. Handoff up the middle is DeAndre Swift. DeAndre Swift will go up to the end zone, and he's going to be tackled just short. And I guess we're going to get another QB sneak here from the Eagles. DeAndre Swift could not quite make it in. Run it with him. I need a touchdown for Swifty. Let's take a look here. Does he get in? It is... Oh, he's just short. Inches short. Definitely short. Clearly about 6 inches short. Here's the QB sneak. Takes a snap. Jalen Hurts into the end zone. Oh, it's not even fun when you have the running back for the Eagles. Like, you don't get that goal line carry. It's just Jalen Hurts up the middle, touchdown, easy money. You know it's coming. That's another part. Is it doesn't even make it fun calling it. You just know it's going to be a QB sneak. Nothing interesting here. Just run right up the middle. Lane Johnson, Jason Kelsey, Malata getting the push. Easy money for Hurts. Game in trouble for the Vikings. For this very reason, exactly. I like what Swift has done so far today. He's gotten way more points than last week. Here we go. The snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is good. So it's 20-7 now. Eagles on top here in the third quarter after 4 fumbles for the Vikings. What a tackle there. Kirk Cousins did not even come close to see it coming. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Tim still thinks Vikings are going to win. I picked the Eagles to win this, but I was impressed by the Vikings coming up and making plays, man. When will Cox retire? Oh my God, he's a beast. Yeah, he is a monster. And then they have Jordan Davis and Jalen Carter to replace him. It's just such smart GMing. Drafted the complete opposite of we drafted, right? A 6'3", 310-pound monster in the middle. We draft a 6'1", 170-pound dude on the outside. Vikings are officially weak. Yeah. I mean, but at the same time, they're not. They're pretty well coached. They have the talent. It's just 4 fumbles. That's ridiculous. Cox will probably play longer than Tom Brady. Probably not. I picked the Vikings, so I'm happy I don't gamble, right? What a way to lose. You had an opportunity to win, and you made those mistakes. Yep. Yep. And everybody's fumbling, too. You have 4 different players to fumble. You have Powell on special teams, Kirk Cousins, Alexander Madison fumble one, and even Justin Jefferson put one on the ground. Crazy. Green Bay looking good to win the NFC North. Honestly, I mean, the Lions are still there. The Lions are definitely in there. They just beat the Chiefs. That was a big win. So I would not count the Lions out at all, but the Lions versus Green Bay is definitely what it's looking like so far. They had one shot, one opportunity to seize every moment you ever wanted. What's the record for most fumbles in a game? That's a good question. NFL record for most fumbles in a game. NFL team record fumbles in game. Huh? Oh, combined for most fumbles in a game with 10. Oh, no, wait. And the Eagles had 10. So 10 fumbles by a single team in a game. Jeez. All right, here's the kick from Elliott. And it's a signed winding kick, and it will be a touchback, though. The Vikings do not want anything to do with returning kicks. That is funny. Packers had one good game against the Bears, right? But they did look solid, and they're strong. They have a really good offensive line. They got a good running back duo behind it. The weapons are meh right now, but they also have a lot of players on defense, so it's definitely not bad. You think the Jags win against the Chiefs? I think that's a 50-50 game. I'm betting on Pat Mahomes every time, but still. Single back formation, takes a snap, play action. Kirk Cousins setting up the screen to Madison, and not fooled at all are the Eagles. I mean, good grief. Zach Cunningham, I talked about him before the game. That's a tremendous addition to this Eagles defense. People are like, oh my God, you lost Jermaine Edmonds at linebacker? What are you going to do? Oh, we're just going to go ahead and sign Zach Cunningham, a guy that's gotten multiple seasons of 100-plus tackles, and he makes a great play here on Madison. Here we go. 3 receivers to the right. Kirk in the shotgun. Takes the snap, drops back to pass. Looking, stepping up, throwing it out to the flat for Madison. Madison nowhere to go, and he loses another yard. Good grief. They're just going backwards, this Vikings team. As I've also talked about before the game, Eagles are one of the best front-running teams in the league. They can run it down your throat. They also play really good defense. Don't bend, don't break. If you have to pass it every time against this front, you're in trouble. So getting down 13 points is almost a death sentence when you're coming against the Eagles. But you never know. There's always a chance. 2 receivers to each side. Kirk in the shotgun, 3rd and 15, takes the snap. Kirk looking, scanning, pumping, going, floating it outside to the right, and incomplete. Jordan Addison didn't even try to fight for the football. Not good look there from the rookie. If you try to fight for that fumble, maybe you can get a PI called. Instead, you just let the ball hit the ground, And it falls incomplete. 4th and 15. Not good look by Jordan Addison, the first-round pick. You can't give up on the ball like that. Can't do it. All right, here's the punt coming from right. Takes the snap, right to kick it away. No pressure coming. It's going to be fair caught at the 31-yard line by Covey, and the Eagles will get the ball back. Smart move. He may have had a chance to run it around, but you already have a 13-point lead. There's been a ton of fumbles. You already fumbled it. You may as well just get the fair catch and go to the running the football. And let's see if that's what the Eagles do, if they continue to just pound the ball up the middle, or will they go ahead and try to open it up to get their receivers involved. I don't think the receivers care as long as they win. They've already sniffed the Super Bowl with the loss last year. They want to get back to it. Just get the W. Everybody stay healthy and move on. But here we go. Hurts in the shotgun. 2 receivers each side. Swift, the running back. Takes the snap. Play action. No, they will go to throw it. Steps up. Avoids the pressure. Now he's going to run it himself, and he's going to go get a gain of about 2. Up to the 33-yard line. So, gain of 2. Wasn't for those fumbles, Viking could have the lead. Exactly. 100%. Brian Flores has to be frustrated. He gave them a beautiful chance to win this game, but turnovers has just cost them dearly. Here we go. Hurts in the shotgun, 2nd and 9. A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith out wide to the right. 2 tight ends on the left. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle of Swift. Swift zigzags away, and he will fall forward for a gain of about 4, maybe 5 on the play. It's up to the 37, so it should be a gain of 4 on it. So 11:30 to go here in the third quarter. Eagles have the ball with already a 13-point lead. Can the Vikings get off the field here? Vikings really need to stop. Really need to stop. 3 receivers to the right. Hurts in the shotgun. Smith to the left. Takes the snap. 5-man, late blitz coming, stepping up, going deep, and it's wide open. Devontae Smith jogs in to the end zone. Devontae Smith, so smooth, so easy. How does Devontae Smith get that wide open? You have no safety over the top when you go full-on blitz. Yikes. It's just too easy. Jalen Hurts, knowing it's a full-on blitz, Devontae Smith just runs right by. It's not even hard. Evans just had no chance to keep up with Smith, and you are about 6 yards off the line of scrimmage, and you're... Oh, wait a minute. He's mad at the he thought he had safety help. He's looking back at Smith saying, yo, where's my help, bro? The snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is good. Wow, that may have been... Yeah, it says busted coverage. Somebody made a mistake. Either it was the corner who didn't know that he was supposed to have deep, or Harrison Smith completely blanked and got sucked into the back of the backfield. And Devontae Smith didn't even have to do anything fancy. He literally just ran straight, and now it's all of a sudden exploded. What was a 3-point game with the Vikings having the ball at the 1-yard line has now turned into a 20-point game. Man, what a swing. Vikings looking to get 7, taking a 4-point lead. And now you're down by 20. So that's a 24-point swing for the Vikings. And that is the recipe of how to lose a game quickly. The corner thought there would be safety over the top. Yep. So one of them were wrong. Which one? We don't know, because we don't know the play call. But he definitely thought he had safety over the top. Vikings might as well go and get their 1st and 3rd from the San Francisco for Cousins. The season is over. Yo, if you can get a 1st and 3rd for Kirk, I'm making that trade in a heartbeat. I really am. Screw that. And then you just tank the rest of the season, go get Caleb Williams. and you have another first-round pick to draft an offensive lineman to protect him. Then you have Caleb Williams with Justin Jefferson and Jordan Addison and TJ Hockenson. Come on. I'm all about that if I'm the Vikings. I'm all about that. The over-under was 49.5. Might be in jeopardy now. Yeah. But at the same time, I don't know. Actually, I really don't know. Because the Eagles also know how to shut it down, right? Like, right then, it's so smart. Nick Sirianni, man. I really like him as a head coach. I hate that he's on the Eagles because division rival, but you got to respect it, man. And it's just smart coaching right now. And I'm sure he was the one, too, that just went right to his offense coordinator and said, go deep. Don't worry about running the football. Go deep. Everyone's expecting us to run the football. Everyone. Go deep. And it, boom, touchdown. This is awful. Vikings looking like the Giants, right? All right, here we go. 27-7. There's the kick. And it will be a touchback here. And the Vikings will get the ball back yet again on their own 25-yard line. Now down by 20. Guys, I got the over 48.5 big. Good luck, Dave. Good luck. Because I would really be nervous about it. Because they're now currently at 34. I mean, you need 3 more scores. 3 more. And while, yeah, it's looking good because people are exploding for points, it could be shut down quickly. Here we go. Under center, offset I formation to the right. Handoff up the middle and nowhere to go. Come on. It's Ty Chandler, and Ty Chandler getting tackled by 2 guys in the hole. I mean, you can't even blame Ty Chandler there. There's just nothing available. Jordan Davis and Zach Cunningham just sandwiching you in the hole. All right, here we go. Kirk Cousins. Under center, again, I formation. Takes the snap, play action. Kirk going to the left side, has his man, Justin Jefferson, and it'll be enough for a first down, gain of 12. According to ESPN, they give him 13. They're up to the 38-yard line. Kirk Cousins going to his bread and butter, knowing where his best player is. He's going to go for him. Good, nice little cut there by Justin Jefferson. Here we go. Takes the snap. Drops back. Blitz coming. Kirk getting rid of it. Gets it over to the tight end and Oliver. Oliver cannot slip the tackle. Good tackle there by Moreau. No. Yep, Nicholas Moreau comes up and makes the tackle. Beautiful blitz. Beautiful blitz. The Vikings offensive line doesn't pick it up. Great defensive play call. Kirk Cousins taking a shot there. 2nd and 10. Kirk in the shotgun. 2 receivers to each side. Takes the snap. Looking, scanning, throwing it over to the left side. And it's, dropped by Justin Jefferson. He wanted a flag. And honestly, it looked like he did get there early. Darius Slay does look like he got there early. Oh, he holds it. Yeah, he's all over him. The ball's in the air. Not making a play. Oh, that is a defensive pass interference, and they're not even getting the calls now. It's tough. When you're not even getting the calls and you're losing the ball and fumbles, everything. Nothing's going right for the Vikings. Here we go. 3rd and 10. 3, 2, 1 on the play clock. They do take the snap. Kirk pumping, thinking about it, going deep. Has a man with a step. It's Jordan Addison, the rookie, spinning off the tackler. Touchdown, Vikings. No fumbles, right? Or no flags? Nope. It is a touchdown, Vikings. And now the over is in big-time play. Big play by Kirk. He pump faked, stepped up, went for this rookie first-round pick, going deep, post route, slips a tackle, spinning off a tackler, and it's a touchdown. Yeah, the safety bit on the tight end, leaving one-on-one. What a play by Kirk, and what a play by the Vikings, and they're trying to get back in this game. They got the left hash, the snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is good. Big play there, the pressure. Good job by that offensive line, picking up the pressure when they needed it the most, because they did send about 5 or 6 guys, but Kirk Cousins was able to step up, have a wide open pocket, hit Jordan Addison down the middle of the field, touchdown, and we're back to a 13-point game. At least making the game a little interesting. Exactly. Still want that under, Tim? I wasn't okay with under 38.5. Then I was a little bit interested in the 49.5. You know, you never know exactly what's going to happen, because I know the Eagles defense can really shut you down at times, but hey, the offensive line stepped up when they needed it most. Kirk Cousins makes a great pump fake, moves the safety, and then gets that one-on-one look with Addison spinning off tacklers. Big plays by the Vikings. Big plays. The Vikings technically have time. Absolutely. Oh, yeah. Plenty of time left. It's only 9:09 in the third quarter. This game could end up being, 49-48. You never know. But overall, I think the 49.5 after that touchdown was massive, because that did not allow the Eagles to slow the game down, right? They still may slow down the game, but they're going to want to continue to score, only up 13. Devontae Smith is destroying me in fantasy. Yeah. Luckily, I'm not playing him, I don't think. So Justin Jefferson has 11 for me. DeAndre Swift has 12.3. TJ Hawkinson has 13.7, so I need to have more points than him at the end of this game, which I do, but I would like to have a pretty big lead with JJ and DeAndre Swift at the end of this. I do not have Jahmyr Gibbs anymore, and I don't have DJ Moore anymore, so I made a trade. Here we go. Let's look at my team real quick. I'm waiting for it to be approved tomorrow. So I got Saquon Barkley and Zay Jones for DJ Moore, Kyron Williams, and Jahmyr Gibbs. So I'm adding Saquon to my team. So I'm going to have Saquon, David Montgomery, Justin Jefferson, Rashid Shaheed, which in my league you get points for return yards. So I'm excited about Rashid because I believe he's the return man as well. So Dalton Kincaid, no more DJ Moore, DeAndre Swift. And then I have Lockett. I have Joshua Kelly. I have some options. And then I've got Cooper Kupp going to come off IR eventually, and Alvin Kamara off suspension. So once I get Alvin Kamara, I'm going to have Saquon and Alvin Kamara. I'm happy about that. And then as soon as Cooper Kupp comes off injury, I'm going to have Cooper Kupp and Justin Jefferson. Let's go. Is that the real Jairus? Yep, that is Jairus. That's his backup channel, the Christian Chris channel. Veteran move by Kirk. Absolutely. They had CJ Ham, the fullback, blocking. Yeah, that was big. All right, here we go. Here's the kick from Joseph, kicking it away to the Eagles. The kick, and it will be a touchback. So let's see what the Eagles decide to do. Do they go aggressive again? But DeAndre Swift is having a heck of a day. 14 carries, 73 yards. Again, over 5 yards a carry for the running back they acquired from the Lions this offseason. Devontae Smith have 3 catches, 127 yards and a touchdown. Big day for the former first-round pick from Alabama. 2 receivers each side. Hurts in the shotgun. It's a very light box here, but they do decide to throw. Takes a snap. Hurts going to the right side. Has his man as Dallas Goedert, and Goedert will get spun down for a gain of 9. Tough tackle there by Bynum. Dangerous tackle, though. He was spinning around on that leg. Dallas Goedert doing a good job of spinning with the tackle, not getting caught up. Don't want to put that foot in the ground and spin around and tear up that knee. 2nd and 1 here. Hurts in the shotgun, 2 tight ends on the right, 2 receivers to the left. Takes the snap, hand off to Swift. Swift, nice bounce outside to the left side. He's got room to run, and he's going to get a nice gain up past the 40, but hold up. There's a flag on the play. Let's see what the flag is going to be. Holding offense, number 69. It's Landon Dickerson getting called for the holding here with 8:29 to go, so that negates the nice run and negates the first down. So now it's going to be 2nd down and 11 coming up for the Eagles after the hold. All right. 2nd and 11. Eagles run game coordinator, offensive line coach, Jeff Stoutland. All right. Here we go. 2 receivers each side. Hurts in the shotgun. Scans the field. Takes a snap. Drops back to pass. He's going to hit DeAndre Swift in the flat. Room to run, and he gets tackled after a gain of about 4. So 3rd and 7 coming up for the Eagles now. Oh, they give him 5. So 3rd and 6 up to the 29-yard line of the Philly. 69, giggity, yep. Who do you think I should start, Purdy or Jackson? Lamar? Ooh, that's tough. That's tough. Ugh. I don't know. That's a good question. 2 receivers each side in the shotgun. Ooh. Looks like a false start. False start. Offense number 0? Wow. Swift gets called for the false start on the hard count. He tried to sell it as if he was pointing at something, but did not work. Swift tried to play a high IQ play, but did not fool the refs there. He moved a little bit and then was like, hey, look. But no, false start called. 3rd and 11. 3 receivers to the left. Penalties hurting the Eagles on this drive. Takes the snap, drops back to pass, looking to his left, has plenty of time, going to the left side, it'll be caught by Goddard, nowhere to go, tackled immediately after a gain of 1, and Asamoah and, who was it? It was, I'll tell you who it was in just 1 second. 1001. It was a Caleb Evans coming up to make the tackle with Asamoah. So it will force a punt, and the Vikings will get the ball back here with 6.5 to go or so. And down by 13, they have time left. Here we go. Here's the punt, the snap, and the kick. Let's see here. It will be not caught by Powell, and it will be down at about the 30. Powell, very dangerous, lets the ball hit the ground. Fortunately for him, it bounces somewhere else, not into him. So it'll now be 6:19 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Vikings will get the ball at their own 30-yard line, down by 13. Plenty of time left for a comeback. And they did a nice job scoring quickly with Jordan Addison last drive. And let's see what they got in store for us now. Who are the Niners playing this week? They are playing the Rams. They're playing the Rams. The thing about Purdy is you never know, you don't know if the run game is going to take all the yardage, right? Especially with a Christian McCaffrey and that offensive line. And if they get up, 14, 21 points or something, Brock Purdy may not do very much. And he didn't do much last week either, even though they destroyed whoever they were playing. They didn't do very much. So it's almost like I would rather start Lamar because Lamar is going to be asked to do more. But I know Lamar did not have a great week against Houston last week. So you're kind of not in a great situation. I don't really like your quarterback situation, to be very honest with you. But tough. Should I start Terry this week? I mean, Terry should be getting a lot more looks than he does. But I didn't really like EB's answer. He basically said, I don't know. I feel like when you're there, I understood his answer. He's basically like, Terry doesn't care. Terry wants the W. As long as we get the W, Terry's fine. I would kind of prefer him to tell the media, and I guess not. I guess you don't have to. Who cares? It's the media. You're never going to get the answer you like. There's always a give and a take. But I don't know. If he has that attitude of I don't care if I'm getting the Terry the ball, I just want to win. I don't really like that. I think we should get the Terry the ball more. I think we should call more plays for him because clearly the other day we did not call nearly enough plays. But I don't know. Enough about that. It's enough. It's tough. If the Vikings line can just hold the D-line a little better, the Vikings can score another TD, but they need to score now. You definitely want to score now, for sure. Why is Tony Romo teaching English literature? Really? Is that true? That's random. Beep, beep, beep. Offense in reverse. It's funny. All right. Down and Purdy. All right, here we go. Under center. Takes the snap. Handoff to Madison, and Madison will fall forward for a gain of 5. He actually got knocked back at the end, but he will get a gain of 4, so it's 6:10 to go here in the third. Clock's moving, but plenty of time. Kirk Cousins going to hurry up to the line, putting pressure on the defense. Single back formation. Takes the snap, play action. Kirk rolling to his right, scanning the field. Looking, has time. He's going to get it to Jordan Addison, but very late, and he's only going to get a gain of 1. He had to come back for the football. Nothing there, out of bounds. So now to bring up 3rd and 5. I got T. Higgins, Jahan Dotson, and Terry McLaurin. I'd probably go Jahan just because he gets more PPR points, and then T. Higgins should recover this week. The whole Bengals offense should recover. All right, 3rd and 4. 2 receivers each side. Takes the snap. Drops back to pass. Kirk scanning. Throwing underneath. And incomplete. Good defense there by the Eagles. Zone defense on that mesh concept. Kirk had to get rid of it. I don't really like him throwing it there against the zone because he had to get past the mesh. But he didn't even give him time to sit down. So the pressure was coming. He had to get rid of it a little bit earlier than he wanted. All right, so that'll be a punt now for the Vikings. So they can pin him back deep. Let's see what happens here. There's Wright for the kick. And it will take a very healthy Vikings bounce. Look at this. Still going inside the 10 all the way to the 7-yard line. That thing bounced at about the 25 and just took a perfect roll for the Vikings. Very fortunate done. All right, 1st and 10 for the Eagles. DeAndre Swift, the running back. 2 receivers out wide to the right. 2 tight ends on the field. There's actually 3 receivers to the right now with the tight end. Takes a snap. Handoff up the middle is Swift. Swift being patient, trying to find a crease. Gets a little bit. Then the push happens, and he'll get a gain of about 4 up to the 11. 2nd down and 6 coming up for the Eagles. The Vikings can't get a run game going. There's no chance for them to win. You're not wrong, honestly. I mean, they have anything short. The front 7 for the Eagles has been just absolutely monstrous. Even on the screen game and also the run game, there's been nothing in that early downs. Here we go. 2nd and 6. 2 receivers each side. Goddard in motion. 2 receivers to each side. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle. Swift with a nice big hole. Trying to bounce it outside. Stays on his feet. And he's up to the 20-yard line. Gain of about 9. DeAndre Swift showing why he was drafted in the first place. He has been tremendous tonight. 16 carries, 87 yards. Tim, do you ever go back to your high school and watch football games? No, I didn't play high school football, so I didn't have an attachment to high school football. I need to get out to my cousin's game, though. My cousin plays high school football. That'd be fun to go to one of these days. I went to it last year. He had fun. Here we go. 2 receivers each side. 1st and 10 at the 20. Takes the snap. Drops back to pass. Looking to his left. Quick throw. It will be caught by Goddard for a gain of about... Let's see where they give him. It'll give him the 5-yard. So they get it up to the 25-yard line. So it should be 2nd and 5. Defense needs to make a fumble or pick happen here. Yeah, a big turnover for the Vikings would make this game very interesting. 3.5 to go in the third. Jalen Hurts in the pistol. We have a 2 tight end set. 2 receivers out wide to the right as well. 2nd and 5, takes the snap. Handoff up the middle, Swift. Swift doing a great job again. First down and more. Still going, pushing forward. He's going to get a gain of 11 up to the 36-yard line. DeAndre Swift 2 yards away from an 100-yard game. After not being used at all last week, he is punishing this Vikings defense. I wonder if Vikings actually feel. So 1st and 10 at their own 36. This drive started on their 7. This could be the backbreaker for the Vikings if they don't get a stop. Here we go, in the shotgun, takes a snap, handoff up the middle yet again is DeAndre Swift, and another big run, falling forward for 9. And DeAndre Swift is feeling himself as he goes over 100 yards, and he's up to 107. He finally calls to the sideline, yo, Boston, come give me a rest. Come give me a rest. The Vikings will be all right. That division is pretty weak, up for grabs. Anybody could win it. I mean, I still like I think the Lions are pretty well coached. They've added some pieces, offensively pretty good. And I still like the Pack. I mean, the Vikings have a chance, of course. It's only week 2, but they don't want to get too far behind. Jalen Hurts in the shotgun. Rashad Penny, the running back, takes a snap, handoff up the middle with another nice crease, and he will fall forward up to the 49-yard line. This is just too easy. This is just too easy. This is the kind of stuff the Eagles' offensive line lives for. Just beating up on the defensive line. Detroit? Yeah, they just beat the Chiefs, man. They can do anything. All right, DeAndre Swift. He's putting his helmet back on. He's ready to come back on the field next play if he needs it. But it will be 1st and 10 here for the Eagles. 1:20 to go here in the 3rd. 2 tight ends on the left, 2 receivers to the right. Hurts in the shotgun, Penny the running back. Takes the snap, play action, drops back to pass, looking, throwing it underneath. It'll be caught by Penny in the flat with a little bit of room to run, falling forward for a gain of 5. And it'll bring up 2nd down and 5 coming up for the Eagles into Minnesota territory up to the 44-yard line. Why are these primetime games bad? I mean, it's not that bad, honestly. I don't think it's that bad. But anyway, Rashad Penny stays on the field. Hurts in the shotgun. 40 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Long drive here. 2 tight ends on the right, 2 receivers out wide to the left. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle is Penny. Penny with patience. He does not look good, honestly. He looks slow. Rashad Penny. I know he had a lot of really good games over there in Seattle when he was healthy, former 1st-round pick, but he does not look very good. I see why he was a healthy scratch last week. Now with Kenneth Gainwell, he does come in to play, but he does not look very good. They're going to hurry up to the offense here as Hurts. He's trying to get him to jump, and it works. And it works. A flag. Harrison Phillips gets called for the offsides, and the Vikings are in shambles. So it's now 9 seconds in the 3rd quarter. We'll get another play here before the quarter ends, but they actually get him to jump on a play that they knew darn well they were not going to call. Beautifully done by Jalen Hurts. Neutral zone infraction there. Oh, golly, the Vikings. 4 fumbles really put them behind the 8 ball. This has been tough for O'Connell. Oh, they do run the clock. Okay, so we'll get the end of the 3rd quarter here for the Eagles. What if they were disrespectful enough to do it again? They just go up to the line trying to get him to jump, and they get another 10 yards, knowing full well they weren't going to run the play. Hilarious. No wonder the Vikings can't stop the run. Get the fat guy off the field. What up, B. Lee? All right. What are we looking at? 151 of you in the chat. I appreciate all of you being here. If you haven't already, hit that like button and subscribe. We do the play-by-play at every primetime game as well as every Commander game. That's my team. Hail, baby. Man, I hate the Eagles. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. They're one of the best front-running teams in the league, right? When they get a lead, they know how to shut it down, pound you through the ground, and just waste that clock away. It's already been a 5-minute, 19-second drive, and they're still only at the Minnesota 37-yard line. I mean, they can use another 5-6 minutes of clock with all this. Vikings discombobulated. You ain't lying, Ricky. You ain't lying. So how many... Oh, yeah, baby. DeAndre Swift has 20.9 points in this league right now. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. I need JJ to get a little bit more, but I'd be okay, though, if JJ gets like 15. It's not a great week for him, but with DeAndre Swift getting at 21 right now, if DeAndre Swift can get up to like 25-ish, Justin Jefferson gets to 15, I'm over projection. That's good. Tim, is skins in the game still a thing in the film review? Skins in the game is in question. I'm not sure yet about that, but the film review will be a thing. I will do that on every Tuesday I'm available, and I should be available for most Tuesdays. And even when I go on the road, I have a plan to bring my computer into the hotels wherever we stay, get situated, get connected to the internet. Hopefully the internet's not bad when we're traveling, but I do have plans to call the games as well. I'll never get the NFC East players on my fantasy. Any NFC players on my fantasy? Yeah, no, I've always been very much I keep my heart out of fantasy. I don't care what team you're on, who you are, whatever. If I think you're going to do well, I'm taking them. That's just, I've always been able to, compartmentalize that. Except for my very first year, to be fair. I did draft Santana Moss as my second round pick, which was probably too early. Is there any gangbuster on that D-line? What? Vikings haven't addressed their D-line, and that's why they aren't good? That's pretty fair. Pretty fair. Here we go. 2 receivers each side. Hurts in the shotgun. Penny still on the field. Takes a snap, drops back to pass. Hurts going over to the right side. Great defense. Great defense by Murphy. Byron Murphy all over that play, batting it away. Good coverage on A.J. Brown there. That was big. All right, 2nd and 10. Can the Vikings do something here? Here we go. 2 receivers each side. Hurts to the shotgun. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle here for Penny, and Penny gets tackled from behind. Now it's 3rd and 10. Vikings defense coming alive here, trying to hold him to a field goal. That would make it a 16-point game, and that would still be a 2-score game with 2-point conversions available. I don't like having Eagles, Cowboys, Giants players on my fantasy team, but winning is more important. Exactly. And it's almost a win-win. If they do well, hey, at least I get a benefit from it. But if they do bad, oh well, I lose the fantasy, but at least they did bad. 3rd and 9. 3 receivers to the right. Hurts in the shotgun on 3rd and 10, really. See what they got. Hurts scans the field, takes the snap. 3-man rush. Hurts looking, throwing it over to the right side. Has a man open, and Devontae Smith comes backwards. But you know what the Eagles are about to do. It's QB sneak time here at the 28-yard line. They need a yard, and they will go to their classic QB sneak every single time. Too little, too late, unless they get a pick 6. Yeah, that's a big play right there. Great. Well done. Here we go. Takes a snap. QB sneak. Easy first down all the way up to the 25-yard line. And that will move the chains for the Eagles. It's just ridiculous. I mean, it's so gross. It's such a crazy play to just have a play you're going to get a couple yards to. You just know it. Right? Like, and the defense, there's just nothing you can do to stop it. Like, the Eagles are a team, you just can't get 4th and 1. You need 4th or 3 or longer. Have to. Here we go. Hurts in the shotgun. 2 receivers to each side. Blitz might be coming here. Let's see what they got. Take the snap. They do send the blitz. Hurts has to escape to the right immediately. Then he's going deep. Has a man. It's caught by A.J. Brown. Touchdown. But I believe there's going to be a holding call, and this is going to be returned. So this is not going to stand. I believe there was a holding call in the backfield. I saw the flag come out, so the play should be negated. Yep, touchdown nullified. It's on Rashad Penny, and that will now bring a first and 20 after the penalty at the Vikings 35. QB sneak for Philly is Black Friday tactics for $5 toasters. Yep. Ooh. I thought they outlawed the QB sneak play. I thought they did too with like the players that are not allowed to push you from behind. I thought they outlawed that for real, but I guess they didn't because they continue to do it. Turned the game off while the Vikings making me sick. And how, yeah. Yep. All right, first and 20. Under 13 minutes to play here in the fourth. 12:57 to go. Ooh, here we go. Come on, defense. Make it a game. 2 receivers to each side. Hurts to the shotgun. Dallas Goedert in motion, but stays on the right. Takes the snap. Play action. Steps up, pumping. Now going deep. Has a step on his man and incomplete. And they say it's great defense by Evans. No flag. And I'm not sure if that ball was catchable. I think he gets there early, but I think that ball was too far. Yeah, that ball is uncatchable. That ball is uncatchable. I mean, it's early, but I don't think he could have got his hand on the ball anyway. I really don't. I know Nick Sirianni is going to want the pass interference call, but I think that ball was too far. I really do. Like, I don't think him getting hit caused the drop. I understand that he was there early, but if the ball was thrown a little bit better, that's a PI all day long. But, I mean, he hits him at the last possible second, right? And there's no way that A.J. Brown was going to get the ball on that anyway. There really wasn't. Tim, how are you doing? Not bad, Noah. How are you? So, now to bring up second and 20. This drive has lasted 7.5 minutes, 13 plays, 58 yards. And let's see if the Eagles can't continue it. The Vikings have to hold them to at least a field goal. But if they can get a turnover here, it's still a long shot. I mean, the Eagles right now, for a reason, are 96% chance favorites to win this game. That was PI still? No, if it's uncatchable, then it's uncatchable. Eagles look like they're in playoff mode already. Yep. I'm doing good, Tim. How are you going to take a shot for Sunday's game? Are you going to take a shot? Oh, yeah, somebody told me I did have to take a shot, didn't I? I don't even have alcohol in my house. That looks pretty good. Little Caesars gives a calzone couch. I was so disappointed when Little Caesars closed near me. I love that $5 pizza. Such a great deal. Told you, Tim, Vikings need to score that last drive, but failed. Now it's pretty much over. It's not looking good. That's for sure. Not looking good. Ooh, wait, maybe he could have caught it. I think it actually did touch his finger, didn't it? He could have caught it. Never mind. It did touch his finger. I apologize. I'm wrong. He was in that range. All right, here we go. 3 receivers to the left. Hurts to the shotgun. Takes the snap. Drops back, looking, scanning, pressure. No pressure, really. Actually, great drop by the offensive line. Plenty of time, but good coverage on the back end. And he's just going to have to rush and take a sack here. Danielle Hunter finally coming away with the sack. But he had plenty of time back there. And that'll bring up now 3rd and 22. Still within field goal range for him, but yeah, snap to pass. They're going to time this. 2 seconds, 3 seconds, 4 seconds, 5 seconds, 6 seconds, 7 seconds, 8 seconds before he got tackled. Jeez. 3rd and 23 here. 12 minutes to go in the 4th. Hurts in the shotgun. 2 receivers to each side. This is probably a screen pass coming. Takes the snap. Hurts looking, scanning. Oh, wait a minute. Never mind. He gets sacked. What a huge play. Danielle Hunter coming away with the sack and preventing points. Oh my goodness. What a huge stop by the Vikings defense, giving themselves a chance. Double team too, and he finds a way to get a sack anyway. What a huge play by the Vikings to keep this drive alive. 8 seconds should have been a bull rider, right? There's the kick from Sipas, and Sipas is going to be fair caught by Powell at about the 15. It hits his fingertips, Tim. I understand. I saw it at the second part. The initial things, I thought it hit the ground without touching him, so I apologize. I was wrong. Should have been a pass interference call. There we go, Hunter. Coming alive now. Yep. Sam Howell is easily the best quarterback in the league. He has a better record than Patrick Mahomes, Joe Burrow, Josh Allen, Kirk Cousins. Sam is the best in the NFL. 100%. Can't disagree. There we go, Hunter. Coming alive now, finally. Better late than never, as they say. Better late than never. So the game is still alive. Here in Philadelphia, it's not looking good. They're on life support, but they ain't dead yet. All right, here we go. At their own 15-yard line here. Down by 13. Let's see what the Vikings can do. Single back formation. They're actually at their 14. 2 tight ends, takes a snap. Pitch play to Madison, trying to get outside, and he has a nice crease, and he will fall forward for a nice gain of about 7 yards. So up to the 21-yard line go the Vikings. Finally a positive play in the run game. It's been a tough day to run the football. They were at 6 carries, 15 yards for Madison. That one finally goes for 7. All right, at their own 21. Let's see what the Vikings have in store. They still have the entire playbook at their disposal if they need it. Here we go. Single back formation again. Osborne goes in motion. Takes the snap. Play action. Kirk steps up. Going over the middle. Has his man. Oh, it's dropped by KJ Osborne. Oh, no. KJ Osborne drops the football, and that is now 3rd and 3. Oh, what a tough break for the Vikings. This is just not their night. Not their night. It's a little bit behind them, but that's a very easily catchable ball for Osborne. Tough. 3rd and 3. 2 receivers each side. No, excuse me, empty backfield. 3 receivers to the right. Takes the snap. Drops back. Scanning the field. Throwing it out there. Caught by Justin Jefferson with room to run. Cuts it back. Then goes up. And he's up near midfield up to the 44-yard line. Justin Jefferson finally coming alive there. Making a play. 23 yards. Needed it big time. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Injured Viking. And it looks like it's the backup left tackle that came in to replace Darrisaw. Olasiameke Udo. He is rolling on the field in pain. Yikes. That's not good. That was already their backup. I guess we'll see Davin Questenberry, which I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, he was terrible last year. Definitely. I know that PFF is only, not a perfect system, but I'm curious what he looked like last year. Because I'm pretty sure he played last year. Yeah, 59.3 on the PFF. He only played 396 snaps and gave up 4 sacks. 4 sacks and basically a sack every 100 snaps is not good in the NFL. If you play a full season, you're looking at probably 9 sacks given up, 8-9 sacks, and that might lead the league. So if David Questenberry, who played for the Bills last year, yikes. Look at DeJuan Jones PFF. Oh, did he play well? I wanted him. I did. I like DeJuan Jones PFF. And we could have had him in the second round, too. So disappointing. Who did we draft in the second? Oh, yeah, Quan Martin. Ooh, 49.7? Really? How do you play 52 snaps, 0 sacks allowed, 0 penalties, and have 49.7? Question, if the Vikings get a touchdown, should they go for 2-point conversion? That's actually a great question. I would say no. Right? Because you make it a 5-point game, I understand you're basically hedging if you let up a field goal, but I think you take the points, keep it a 6-point game, because then if you take the lead, you just need a PAT to win it. So there you go. No, it defeats the purpose. If they score, they go for an extra point. Yeah, I think I understand what you're saying, because you basically hedge if you do get it, you hedge against the field goal, but you want to win it in regulation probably. Am I the only one that's disappointed in EB's play calling? I didn't look at the film all the way through. I was looking at it a little bit. It does seem when what's his name was streaming, I saw it a little on Louis T's channel. I don't know. I think it's okay. But it's way too early to tell. Way too early to tell. Hey, super chat, JJZ, what up? You the best in the business. Keep up the good work. Shout out to JJZ for the super chat. Really appreciate that. If you want to donate to the channel, it really helps. And I appreciate you, and thank you for the kind words as well. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. So Questenberry comes in to the field for the Vikings. That's tough. Single back formation. Takes the snap. Handoff to the left side is Madison. And hey, Questenberry with a nice block there. And he gets rolled up on. Hopefully he's okay. But it's a nice play. Gain of 6 for Madison to the left side. And Questenberry looking good. Coming in as third stringer. There you go. Shut me up, Questenberry. Kirk Cousins, single back formation. 2 tight ends on the right. They're hurrying up to the line. Takes the snap. Play action. Looking backside. And it's going to be caught by JJ. JJ spinning off tacklers and diving forward. Up to the 28-yard line. Kirk Cousins says, screw it. JJ's open. Throw it. Doesn't matter. JJ over 100 yards now. 8 catches, 115 yards. Too much wrong with the Vikings this game. I don't see them winning, but that would be crazy if they pull it off. True. If they score here, it's a 1-score game all of a sudden, even with 4 turnovers. Here we go. 1st and 10. 9 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter. Man in motion is Ham. Single back formation. Now Ham's in motion to the right. Takes a snap. Play action. Kirk has to get rid of it. And incomplete. Great pressure there. It looked like sweat barreling down on Kirk. He had to just float it out there, but Oliver could not get a hand under it. Tim, you're a whole play behind. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry. I wish I could make it faster. I wish I could. I'm sorry. You pause your TV and match me up. That's what you got to do. Pause the TV and match me up. First 3 quarters, negative 87 yards. Is that true? Oh, no, negative 87 points. I got you. All right, here we go. 3 receivers to the right. Here we go. Kirk in the shotgun, puts Addison in motion now to the left. Takes the snap. Pumping, setting up the screen to the right side, and he cuts it up, and he's going to fall forward for a gain of about 3. Looked like the third string. No, excuse me. It was the backup. Ty Chandler makes the grab. It'll be a gain of about 3 or 4 yards up to the Eagles' 24-yard line. 3rd and 6 to go. His chain fell off? Yeah, it did. Here we go. 8:42 and counting here in the 4th. 8.5 to go in the fourth quarter. Come on, Kirk in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the right. JJ now in motion to the left. Nobody follows him. Now they follow him late. Takes a snap. Drops back. Pumping. Going to his left side. It's going to be caught by JJ at the 10. First down. Yup. I love that Kirk Cousins. He sees as soon as they put a inferior DB on him, he goes that way. 14-yard catch out of bounds at the 10. Looks like it's a man-to-man defense, and JJ, easy money right there. Good tackle by Goodrich, but too much separation. Here we go. First and goal. Madison, the single back. Takes the snap. Play action. Steps up. Pressure coming. Going to the end zone. Wide open is KJ Osborne. Wide open. Big play there. And it's a touchdown, Vikings, and we are one-score game. One-score game here in Philadelphia. Anything is possible. Yep, everybody looking at JJ, leaving KJ Osborne wide open. Wide open. There's the kick from the left hash. The snap and hold kick is good. Okay, so they do go for the PAT. So now it's a 27-21 game. The defense has actually played pretty darn well, considering all the turnovers and everything. Let's see if they can get another stop. Yeah, if Osborne dropped that, could you imagine? Do you think Justin Jefferson could go for 2,000 yards if he was on the Chiefs? Yeah, I mean, he definitely has the ability to go for 2,000 yards, especially with the extra game. 100%. I mean, the guy, but I think, honestly, I don't even know if he would on the Chiefs, to be very honest with you, because they spread the ball out too much. I think he's actually in one of the best situations. The only situation I think might be better for a guy that go over 2,000 is if he was on the Rams, because Matt Stafford literally has the 2 best receiving years under his belt. Calvin Johnson with 1,800 yards, and then Cooper Kupp with over 1,900 yards, and both of those were Matt Stafford. Matt Stafford feeds his number one guy like nobody else. When it says I can't make love to her while listening, what do I do? You probably, never mind. Oh gosh, I almost went with that. I almost did. You almost had me, pig. You almost had me. I had a comeback there too, and I thought it was actually pretty funny. But I'm gonna hold. I'm gonna hold off. I at least made myself laugh. Maybe you could know. Maybe me and you could have that connect. You may have known where I was going with that. Hey, how you doing tonight, Tim? What up, Andrew? Kinda lives. How you, man? So you're late? Hey, no worries. Thanks for being a channel member, having your skin in the game. Hey, Tim, how does the over look now, bud? It looks horrible. Come on, dude. Why would you bet the over? Just kidding. Right now you're at 48. You know what's funny? You talking a lot. You're talking a lot. But all of a sudden, this game, you haven't hit the over yet there, Dave. You haven't hit the over yet. All right? You're looking good, but it has not been hit yet, especially with how the Vikings defense has been playing. If they get a stop and then they have to score a touchdown, I mean, you're looking good, though. I would say your chances are high, but it's not a sure thing yet. Anything can happen. There's definitely a pathway, right? Like, imagine if the Eagles, they get the ball thrown 25, they get like 2 first downs, kill like 4 minutes of clock, and then it's 3 minutes left, and then all of a sudden the Vikings now need to score a touchdown to win this game. A field goal really wouldn't be good enough, and if they don't score, hey, is that a South Carolina jersey on you, Tim? No, it's just a shirt. It's actually the company I work for, Metro Concrete Scanning. So if you're in construction, you ever need some GPR, hit us up, Metro Concrete Scanning. Google us. His thing for Vikings is to get it within 3 minutes to slowly win the game with a TD. Yep. All right, here we go. Joseph to kick it away. There's the kick. And it is a touchback. So 7:41 to go in the fourth quarter. Eagles will get the ball at their own 25-yard line. And they ain't dead yet. That's right, Agan Mod. First and 10. 7:41 to go in the fourth. Two tight ends on the left. Two receivers out wide to the right. Takes a snap. Handoff up the middle. Swift. Swift with a nice hole up the middle. Falls forward for a gain of 6. Kirk Cousins forgot it's not 1 o'clock. Yeah, all of a sudden he's playing well. You need what? What up, Remnant? How you doing? What do I need? I need it now. Tell me what I need. Quick, quick, quick. Let me know. 7:15 in the fourth. Clock running. Hurts in the shotgun. 3 receivers to his right. Hurts takes a snap. Handoff up the middle here is for Swift. Swift finds a crease, and he will fall forward for a first down, gain of about 3. And may have given him forward progress at the 36-yard line, so first and 10. You need a "We Ain't Dead Yet" shirt made. That's actually probably a good one. I probably should make that. Hunter needs to get that pressure on Hurts, right? An interior, some booty. Yep. Here we go. 2 tight ends on the right. 2 receivers out wide to the left. Hurts in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Handoff up the middle is DeAndre Swift. DeAndre Swift will fall forward for a gain of about 3 now, up to the 39. So 2nd down and 7 coming up for the Eagles now. 6 minutes and counting. Vikings need a first down. A "We Ain't Dead Yet" t-shirt. That's right, Justin. Tim, how's the wife and the dogs? Wife's doing good? The dog is doing good. Everybody's doing good. Thank you for asking there, Noah. Here we go. In the Hurts. Just kidding. In the shotgun, Hurts is 2 tight ends on the right, 2 receivers out wide to the left. Swift switches sides from left to right, takes a snap, and he's going to take the snap, and he's going to find another crease, but this one is only going to go for 2 yards. So the Vikings, can they get the stop here? Tim's dogs are Vikings fans. That's why they're hiding. All right, 3rd and 5. 5.5 to go here in the fourth. All right. Can they stop him here? This is a big play for the Vikings defense. A big stop here is needed. Hurts in the shotgun, scanning the field. 2 receivers each side. Oh, they're going way off. Everybody's off the ball here. Takes a snap. Only a 3-man rush. Hurts looking. Throwing it to the left side. A.J. Brown open and getting some more up to the 47-yard line. A.J. Brown first down. Gain of 12. I hate that. Oh, super soft defensive call. Ugh. But Brian Flores knows what he's doing. All right. So now it's do or die almost for the Vikings. You got to get the stop. 2 tight ends on the left, 2 receivers to the right. Hurts the shotgun. Swift, the running back, takes a snap. He's going to hand it to him right up the middle, and he's got a big run cutting it to the right side. He's got first down and more. He's into the secondary. Can he get a man-to-one man to beat? No! He gets tackled inside the 5 at the 4, and this game might be over. The only hope now is a turnover. That's all you got. Can you stop the Eagles at the 4? That is one of the hardest things to do in the football. DeAndre Swift up to 166 yards on the day. Imagine getting this guy for a 4th-round pick. That is incredible. Incredible. Here we go, and he stays on the field. He wants it. Hurts in the shotgun. 2 tight ends on the right again. Takes a snap. Handoff up the middle. DeAndre Swift pushing the pile, and no, he gets tackled at the 1 again. And we're going to see another QB sneak. Come on. Give my boy Swift a chance. Give him a chance. 4:16 to go in the fourth. Are they going to go for another QB sneak? 3rd of the day. Taking all... That's going to be the 3rd time today Swift got him inside the 2. And it's going to be this just taking his touchdown away. They're going to say 2nd and goal from the 2-yard line right now. He wants the touchdown so bad. All right. What are they going to do? Are they going into that I formation? Oh, he just tapped him in the head. He wants to get Swift a touchdown. Oh, he just hit Swift in the head. I think they're going to give it to him. They are dead soon. Yeah. Here we go. In the shotgun. 2 receivers to the right. Swift, the running back. Heavy formation. Hurts changing the play here. See what they do. Takes a snap. Handoff up the middle of Swift. Swift bouncing it outside. Little shake and bake. And he gets into the end zone. DeAndre Swift with a massive day. 25 carries, 170 yards, and a touchdown. And the Eagles pretty much ice this game 33-21 with 4:13 to go in the fourth. DeAndre Swift, welcome to Philadelphia. Holy smokes. Nick Sirianni said earlier this week in a press conference that DeAndre Swift can handle a big load of production, and here he is now. Wow. The snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is good. And they are now back up by 13. Congrats, Dave, with your over, by the way. Wow. DeAndre Swift. What a big day. I almost didn't start him either. I actually had to switch it last second, and he actually exploded for me. What does he have? 34.6 points on the day. Big day for DeAndre Swift. I'm glad I switched it. Ooh, that was almost close. I had Joshua Kelly in there instead, and I don't know what he would have done. Keys to us winning against the Eagles: prevent the turnovers and have a better run defense. And we do have a better run defense. That's a fact. The game is over. Too many mistakes for not their day. Yep. All right, 4:13 to go. Can the Vikings continue to give themselves any hope with maybe an onside kick or something crazy? Let's see. There's the kick, and it will be a touchback. So the 25-yard line, Kirk Cousins will get the ball again. Need something to happen quickly. Tim hit the over. Big thanks, Tim. Hey, congrats, Dave. Congrats. Well done. Well played. He exploded for me. You guys are the worst. Here we go. Two receivers each way. Kirk takes a snap, looking to his left. Quick throw outside to Osborne, and he drops it yet again. Osborne is in his own head. Luckily for him, he did catch that touchdown, but 2 drops here. Tough. Tough. All right, here we go. Kirk in the shotgun. KJ in motion. Gets set. 3 receivers to the left. Takes the snap. 4-man rush. Kirk going to the right side, and it is caught! How did Justin Jefferson just catch that ball? Oh my goodness. I thought that was an interception, but JJ somehow catches this. Holy smokes. Slay had perfect coverage. How did he make that grab? Are you kidding me? Gain of 10. Takes the snap. Drops back. Kirk steps up to avoid the rush and does. Slings it outside to Madison. Madison slips a tackle, and he will still keep going, and he's going to get a gain of 8. But there is a flag on the play, and this might be a holding call. Wow, the clock continues to run, even though the flag was on the field. How in the world did JJ make that grab? I am so confused. Holding. Number 75. O'Neal gets called for the holding, so that is now a 1st and 20 for the Vikings. I thought it was picked. Yeah, I don't know how in the world JJ made that grab. I really don't. Brandon Graham forces a penalty there. Definitely a holding. Easy call there. 1st and 20 with 3:31 to go here in the 4th. Here we go. Cousins in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the right. Empty backfield set at their own 25. Ty Chandler motions back into the backfield now, so 3 receivers to the right. Takes the snap. 4-man rush. Steps up, throwing it underneath. Caught by Chandler for the screen. Has some blockers, but he will not get a whole lot. Gets a gain of about 6. So now it'll bring up 2nd and 14. 124 of you still watching. I appreciate you being here. If you haven't already, hit that like button and subscribe. We'll be here all year long. Here we go. All right, 3 receivers to the right. Kirk takes a snap, drops back, good protection, steps up, going underneath. It'll be dropped by Madison. He had room to run, too. That could have been a good gain there, trying to make something happen. But 3rd and 15, I think everybody knows where he has to go, but unfortunately, everybody includes the Eagles' defense, and I don't know if he's going to get JJ wide open. See what happens. Yeah, the Vikings, man. The Vikings, I think, are actually a pretty decent team. It's just too many mistakes today for them to actually have a chance to upset the Eagles. Honestly, to only lose by 13 with everything that's gone wrong is not bad. 3 receivers to the right. Kirk in the shotgun, takes the snap. Steps up, has time, throwing it underneath. Caught by Hawkinson, turns upfield. Hawkinson will get a decent gain. Now it'll bring up 4th and 13, gain of 12. So definitely doable on this 4th down. They obviously have to go for it here. Kirk is going to hurry up to the line. 2.5 to go and counting. And hurry up to the line. Kirk makes the play call. Hurrying it. Got to get there quickly. Come on. Kirk in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Drops back. Kirk going over to the middle and caught by TJ. And TJ will fall forward inside Eagles territory. Got to get another play, though, before the 2-minute warning. They only have 2 timeouts. Kirk hurrying to the line. 8, 7, 6, 5. They get set. 4, 3. They do take the snap. Drops back. Kirk pumping. Throwing it underneath. Caught by Madison. Madison makes a nice move. He's into the secondary, and he's going to get up to the 31-yard line of the Eagles, and that'll stop the clock with 1:55 to go. Do you think they let Dalvin Cook walk? I'm not as mad about that. It's fine. The running backs cannot catch the ball. Terrible. Have they had another drop by the running backs? I don't know. They're feeling the absence of Dalvin Cook? I really don't think so. I mean, even with Madison's fumble, you have 3 other fumbles in the game. I don't know about that. I just think their offensive line is not very good, and they're going against one of the best defensive fronts in the league. So I don't even think Cook would have that big of a day against these guys. I really don't. Maybe prime Cook, but a little bit older Cook. I don't know, especially after some injuries. But nonetheless, 1st and 10. Vikings need a touchdown, and you know what's crazy? If they score a touchdown right here, they would actually be able to get the ball back with a chance, but you have to go onside kick because most likely the Eagles are going to ice it out if you don't. So here we go. 1st and 10, 1:55 to go here in the 4th quarter. Down by 13. They have to score a touchdown and score a touchdown quickly. They score a touchdown in the next 20 seconds or so. They still don't have a chance, actually. They have to score basically like right now. Actually, they do with 2 timeouts. I don't know. Here we go. In the shotgun. Takes a snap, looking to his left. Pumping, throwing it underneath. It'll be caught by Madison. Madison will fall forward. Fumble! And the Eagles have it. Game over. Game over. Eagles have it. Fumbled it. 5th fumble on the day. And it's impossible. Unbelievable. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, is there a flag? Too many men on the field for the Eagles? Hold the phone. Offsides. Defense number 97. It saves the Vikings for another play. Oh my goodness. It's not over yet. It was a neutral zone, like an offsides. He lined up in the neutral zone. Wow, 1st and 5. They get a free 5 yards. Kirk in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the left. Takes the snap, drops back to pass, throwing it over the middle, and it's incomplete. But do they get it there early? No call. TJ can't believe it. Evans may have gotten there a little early. Ooh, I think he got there a little early, but he gets away with it. Oh, he makes a play on the ball at least, though. He did get there early, but he's making a play on the ball. I don't necessarily hate. He was definitely there early, though. He's definitely there early. 2nd and 5. 1:41 to go. Kirk in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Drops back. Pumping. Going to the end zone. And it's going to be caught by JJ at the 5. His concentration is insane. It is insane. There's so much trash around him, and he still comes down with it. Unbelievable. So hard to make those catches. Here we go. 1:20. Got to get in the end zone. I can imagine they're going to give JJ a chance. Takes the snap. Pumping. Going underneath. And it's going to be caught by TJ Hockenson. Touchdown. TJ going with the drag route across the middle. And he gets his 2nd touchdown of the day. And we're back to a 1-score game. Oh my goodness gracious. If they get an onside kick, anything's possible here. Wow. If JJ doesn't fumble it before halftime, what does this game look like? Here we go. The extra point. The snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is good. So it's coming down to an onside kick. What are we going to see here? Two DDs. I know, and I'm going against TJ, of course. What's the fantasy cast look like? I'm still looking really good, though, after the 2 performances I had. I'm still looking really good, but TJ, 25.6 points for pancakes here. I had 62.5 out of 2 guys, so I'm feeling pretty good. But I could have lived without him scoring a touchdown there. You know what I'm saying? All right, onside kick. I'm going to get rid of that. Let's not have any spoilers here. Will they do it? Here we go. Nobody in the chat say anything. Here we go. 1:10. Got to get the onside kick. Not even looking at you. Not looking at chat. Come on, Joseph. We keep this game alive. We want an excitement at the end. Oh, he's going with the sidewinder here. He laid the football on his side. Interesting decision. I don't know which way they're going to go. So the Eagles will use a timeout. They want to make sure they get lined up properly. Eagles will recover. The line was Eagles -6 as well. Wow, what a big play. Skinned them alive, fortunately. I think he got it at 7.5 or something. So crazy. I think he got an early line and he said it's 7.5. A.J. Brown has been a disappointment. I mean, they're just not going his way. They've been running the ball all day. So they're going to go with the sidewinder kick here. This is going to be interesting. How is this going to bounce? I have no clue. I have no clue what he's going to try to do here. All right. They don't allow an overloaded side anymore, so you have to keep everything even. All right, here we go. 1:10. Can they get the onside kick to make it interesting? Joseph. Looking like he's going to kick it to the left. There's the kick, and it will bounce awkward, and it almost not quite got there, but they do get it. So now they'll have 2 timeouts. If they don't get a first, you'll get the ball with like 10 seconds left, but I don't feel confident about this. All right, here we go. 1:09. So the Eagles will have to run the ball. Will they run it with my boy Swifty? Give me some extra points, maybe. Wow, to only lose this game by 6 with 4 fumble losses is actually incredible. Here we go. Hurts in the shotgun, Swift the running back. Will he explode for 200 yards with a big play here? Here we go. Takes a snap. Handoff to Swift. Swift trying to squeeze through the line. He'll get a gain of about 3. They'll use their second timeout with 1:05 to go. So, they only give him 2 yards on the play? I thought he had more than that, but okay. 2 yards on the play. Second, actually, no, he didn't. I don't know why I'm thinking. He gained 2, for sure. Man, game over. Hopefully the Eagles lose next week. Yep. All right, so 2nd and 8. 3 receivers bunched to the left. Takes a snap. Swift going up the middle. He'll fall forward for another gain of 2. So they call their timeout with 1:01 to go. So if the play lasts about 4 seconds, then the clock continues to run. They can get the time with 17 seconds plus the punt. It's not looking good. They totally ruined the onside kick play with all their stupid rules. It's less than 10% likelihood of recovering it nowadays. Yep. Yeah, it's pretty tough. All right. 3rd and 6. 1:01 to go. In the shotgun. Takes a snap. Hand off to Swift. Swift, nowhere to go. He's going to get a loss. No, he does find a way to get a yard. But all right, up to the 44. So they do the defense does their job holding it. So 30 seconds. Yeah, so it'll be 15 seconds left on the clock. The play did last a little bit longer than 4 seconds because it was hard to bring him down. But 15 seconds left. And then after the punt, they're only going to get the ball with like 10-ish seconds. 4th and 5. Oh, they're going to go for it here. They're going to try to throw it. Hold on. Trying to get him to jump. He's saying, don't jump. I just heard the linebacker say it. It was actually a false start on the Eagles. And the Eagles, so they will put 17 seconds on the clock because that was when the flag happened. They should add time to the clock. I mean, it's impossible to have 13 seconds on the clock. Impossible. So reset it to 15. I thought the penalty happened before the clock hit 0. But either way, they put 15 on the clock, so now they'll punt it. How much sleep you getting tonight, Tim? I'll have to be up at like 5 hours. Probably not going to go right to bed either, so. Here we go. 15 seconds. Sipas. Could you imagine if it's a punt return touchdown here? That'd be absolutely nuts. Smart. Declined to 10-second runoff. Makes sense. All right. You want to try to block it, but you can't afford a running into the kicker. But a block here would be huge. Here's the snap. Nope, they do not block it. And Powell will catch it at the 17 and try to run it back, but he goes nowhere. All right, so 7 seconds left. 7 seconds. No timeouts. You do have a chance at trying to hit the sideline quickly to run like 6 seconds, and then you have a shot at the end zone. Drink coffee to go to sleep. Drink coffee in the morning, I'm assuming, to stay up. I'm assuming. Here we go. 7 seconds left. I think you want to take one shot at a sideline deep throw before you go with the attempts at the thing. You can throw it to JJ here for like a 15 yards. And the Eagles will use their second timeout. Make sure they have the right play called. What? Nick Sirianni's yelling at his defensive coordinator. He's saying, what are you calling right now? What are you doing? Why is he not lined up right? Nick Sirianni, hot. He's mad at his defense. He wanted his defense to ice this game out. But technically, the Vikings have a chance here. As little of a chance as they could possibly have, but they have a chance. Here we go. 7 seconds remain. I would take a shot at like a 15-yard out route to JJ, try to get him out of bounds, and then you have a chance at the end zone. That's my preference here. Let's see if they just go for it with the pitches now. JJ in motion from left to right. 2 receivers to each side. Takes the snap, drops back to pass. Kirk, oh, he held on to it way too long. He's going to heave it downfield, going deep, and it's batted down. That was a terrible play. What are you doing? Well done, Skin Alive, making some money, but what in the world was that from Kirk Cousins and the Vikings? That was a stupid play. I mean, you should have took a shot to the sideline at first, but nonetheless, it's game. 34-28. Let's take a look here at the team stats. We have 24 first downs for the Eagles, 19 for the Vikings. You have 6 for 14 on third down for the Eagles, but 1 for 1 on fourth. Vikings were 6 for 10 on third down, 1 for 1 on fourth. Total offense, you had 430 yards to the Eagles and 374 for the Vikings. Moving on to penalties, you had 7 penalties for 45 yards against the Eagles and only 2 penalties for 15 against the Vikings. So they did a good job not penalizing themselves. The 2 big stats, though, right here. 4 turnovers to only 1 for the Eagles, all of them fumbles. But the time of possession, nearly 2-1 in time of possession, 39.5 to 20.5. Not good enough. Not good enough on that front, but turnovers clearly were the big issue. Looking here at the stat line, you had Kirk Cousins, 31 for 44, 364 yards, 4 touchdowns on the day. So he had a really big day, honestly. If it wasn't for the fumbles, this game could have been interesting. Hurts, 18 for 23, 193 yards, a touchdown, but he also had 2 touchdowns on the ground, 2 QB sneaks, of course. DeAndre Swift, have a day, young man. 28 carries, 175 yards, and a touchdown on the ground. And then Devontae Smith, 4 catches, 131 yards, and a touchdown through the air. Big plays over on the Eagle side. Justin Jefferson, of course, doing his thing. 11 catches, 159 yards. Alexander Mattison, 8 carries, 28 yards. He had nothing going there. Also, he had a fumble. Really tough day for Madison. He also fumbled later in the game, but a penalty turned it off. So he really had 2 fumbles on the day. Defensively, you had Cameron Bynum with 15 tackles for the Vikings, leading tackler for the Eagles. Zach Cunningham, 8 tackles, including 1 for a loss. Jordan Davis, Josh Sweat, each had a sack. Big plays, big plays. You had Jake Elliott, 2 for 3 on field goals, including a 61-yarder he made. Missed from 55, but made from 61, rather. 4 for 4 on extra points. Joseph, no field goal attempts, but 4 for 4 on extra points as well. And yeah, that's the game. It is over. Appreciate all of you who joined to watch the game. Shout out to JZ for the super chat. And yeah, appreciate all of you that were here. I don't know. It doesn't tell me that anybody else subscribed, so I don't know. I can't name you who subscribed, but I'm sure we got a few of you, and I appreciate you being here and subscribing to the channel. If you haven't already, hit the like button and subscribe. Also, you can become a channel member for $1 a month to help support the channel that way. And we will be back most likely next on Sunday. I may do a Saturday stream at some point for the film review if I can. Unfortunately, I do have a wedding on Friday I didn't even know about. My schedule is just out of control. But I have a wedding tomorrow night for my wife's cousin that I have to go to. And it'll be a good time. I'm not complaining. It's just busy, busy. You stay in busy. But we will, of course, be here. It's actually a 4:25 kickoff for the Commanders. So we will be there for that game for sure. And I may, we may have a crazy Sunday. We may do a full-on all-day stream for that one. So do a 1 o'clock game somewhere, I'm sure, at some point. But anyway, I appreciate all of you being here, and I will see you next time. And until next time, see ya!